All right, dosto, it is time. It is time. Is my microphone alive? Shit, क्या कर दिया मैंने? Yes, power scan button and hello
तूने रोल
friends. What? Hello friends and welcome to the four.
द फोर.
The too much was said in that interview.
Indeed. So much is there. Smash a like, friends. There is a lot to cover, and quickly, I need to make one change. Quickly, I need to just make one quick change to the layout of the thing. अरे यार यही रह गया मेरे को करने का. I forgot to change the damn image.
I just want to say I have a question to start this stream with.
Yes.
So, there is a gentleman on this stream who has many a time tried to defend people and make a case for um, inability and lack of talent and just sheer unprofessionalism. And that man holding a yellow cup today.
Oh, I thought it was Azim with F1.
Yes.
Uh,
No, but
that
before
man
you
will-
get any opinions from Kautuk, I have come today.
no, I don't have an opinion. I have a question for you, Azim.
Yes.
Noticing the red T-shirt that you wear,
Yes.
the crest that you carry on your chest,
Sorry, mirror.
this side. ये Timo Werner मत बन.
Guys, I worship. I'm a fan of Adidas. But yeah.
The crest that you wear on your chest and this insurmountable obstacle called the legend of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts could not be improvised for this day. So
Yes.
I have come with a press release today, friends. I hope you are ready for this. Please smash a like. We have 1500 viewers. Let us get to 1000 likes immediately, and let us get done with the business. I would not like my words to be clouded with emotion. I would just like there to be words which were in my head and I have written down. And if we can get some likes going, we can begin. So yes, shall we begin?
Yes.
Dear Cristiano Ronaldo and Cristiano Ronaldo fans, also known as Kautuk, I have written you this letter today on a piece of paper. I apologize for this. Many of the PR7 fans are young and not seen letters written on paper. And many of you, if you approve of his antics, would not be familiar with the concept of paper because you yourselves are plastic.
Oh,
In Cristiano's case, this is literally true of his face also. It is mostly plastic. And if rumors are to be believed, his balls as well. Hashtag Gotox. I sit here today to present you, as Rafael Benitez once did to the British media, only facts. Only facts, not to be confused with OnlyFans. Cristiano Ronaldo did not arrive on time for Manchester United's preseason. This is a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo left early from the stadium, from the only preseason game he attended. This is a fact. Reasonable people may suggest that this constitutes disrespectful behavior. This is an opinion, not a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo this season, statistically, has made Manchester United a less effective unit in both attack and defense. This is a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo is level or lower goals this season in the Premier League than Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Anthony Martial, and Alejandro Garnacho. This is a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo has taken 48 shots all season and scored 3 goals. This is a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 1 goal in 525 Premier League minutes. This is also a fact. Now pay attention to this next one, please. No club in the summer transfer window made any offer for Cristiano Ronaldo except one from the Middle East. This is a fact. There is not a single club still in the UCL who, unless they had freak injuries to 4 strikers, that would even consider Cristiano Ronaldo a viable starting option. This is a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo has been given opportunities time and time again to impress by Ten Hag. This is a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo refused to come on against Tottenham Hotspur and left the pitch before 90 minutes. This is a fact. Despite this, Erik Ten Hag welcomed him back with open arms and allowed him to be captain few games later. This is a fact. Cristiano Ronaldo pretended to be ill when informed he would not start against Fulham, when in fact the only virus he was in close proximity to was called Piers Morgan. This is a fact. Now, I may be primitive and maybe I do not fully understand the concept of respect, being the boomer that I am. But to my mind, Ten Hag's behavior to him has not been disrespectful. I would go as far as saying it has been too respectful. Let me tell you what is disrespectful. Saying to Wayne Rooney, he's finished and I look better than him, is not respectful. Wayne Rooney is Manchester United's top goal scorer. Even when he wanted to leave Manchester United, he gave Robin Van Persie assist for Premier League goal of the century. This is a true professional. This is a fact. There is one more sheet. You thought I would be done with one? Motherfuckers, I'm just getting started. The only Manchester United manager PR7 ever respected, apart from Alex Ferguson, was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. All that got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked. Now there are many PR7 fans who say, but look at the whole interview. He's talking about the club. He cares about the club. He wants the club to do better. He's exposing the inadequacies of the club. He's willing to leave the club because he loves it so much. He is the GOAT. Ralph Rangnick made exact same points about the club. He also said, club needs complete overhaul. Facilities not good enough. Players not good enough. So if he has same opinions as GOAT, he should then also be considered GOAT. But he is not considered GOAT. For PR7, he is not even considered coach, which is not disrespectful at all. And in conclusion, I would like to act not facts but hopes, along with this one final fact, which is that there is no player who can be bigger than the club, no matter how big their ego may be. I hope, Cristiano Ronaldo, that you rot in the reserves for the next 6 months. I hope that you never see the light of an elite European stadium again. I hope that you realize one day that scoring twice against Sheriff Tiraspol was you finding your level at 37 years old. I hope you get knocked out in the group stage of the World Cup, and I hope nobody ever sings your name at Old Trafford ever again. And finally, a parting quote, a parting शायरी by Ustad Farhan Torres. अर्ज किया है, हर फुटबॉल फैन के होठ पे सवाल अक्सर आता है, कौन है गोट? हर फुटबॉल फैन के होठ पे सवाल अक्सर आता है, कौन है गोट? असली गोट क्लब छोड़ते समय आंसू बहा के निकलता है, नकली गोट सच कड़वा बुला के भड़वे जैसे निकलता है।
ओह,
गुड नाइट, good day, welcome to 442.
okay. Oh, and now that you are done with Kachra.
Goat.
Oh
no.
The goat.
Oh no.
The goat.
Oh,
Ticket
no,
and goat.
there.
Kautuk has spent the first page of your rant with a cup trying to hide his face. Kautuk, in this situation, since I am judge, jury, executioner of this clearly clean quagmire, I just want to ask you, is there any way that you can do even one sentence of defense against a once icon that you have so heavily cherished and admired?
Firstly, I'd just like to say that there wasn't enough green tea in this mug. As there was venom in Azim's 2 pages.
Was it venom?
It was very much
mostly
venom.
just facts.
It was venomous facts. And let me start by saying just one thing. That There is a reason we live in the post-fact world. There are no facts. There are mere interpretations, Azim. Those are your interpretations. Let me tell you the true interpretations.
You know, like a true Cristiano Ronaldo at this moment, I should just mute you so that only my opinions stand out.
Oh, shit. Okay, where do I start? Look. Firstly, let's put all of this into context.
अच्छा context
ठीक है?
और
If there is one thing we know, it is this कि मीडिया का काम है भड़काना और अजीम तुम भड़क गए हो.
नहीं नहीं
अजीम,
क्रिस्टियानो का
संभालो
काम
अपने
है
आप को.
भड़वाना.
देखो ये मीडिया का षड्यंत्र है, षड्यंत्र, और तुम इसमें बस एक खिलाड़ी हो अजीम. Don't give in to this.
कम से कम अजीम खिलाड़ी तो है.
Oh ho. Yes, I would like to refer you to my lawyer Neville Shah for the remainder of your rant.
Okay, so firstly, guys, only 2 minutes, barely 2 minutes, and one article have come out from this, and we are judging all of this. Itna sara cheese. We are judging basis that much. Wait till 60 minutes comes, maybe 90 minutes. Sorry, it's a 90-minute long interview.
But
And we
then
find-
Kautuk,
That's longer than Ronaldo has been on a
Kautuk.
pitch.
Exactly. If you say that only 2 minutes has come and we should wait for all 90 minutes, then why Ronaldo from 90 minutes did not wait for last 2 minutes? Can you answer this? Can you answer this?
Yes, I can. So, but we will come to that later. First, let us look at some other things, okay? So, firstly, what we are doing is very simple, okay? We are blaming Ronaldo for problems that are bigger than Ronaldo, right? Ronaldo
Problems
was
that are
pointing
bigger
out-
than?
Ronaldo. This Ronaldo may be problem, little bit, but not to the magnitude that people are making it out to be, right?
Oh my God, you're making me bring a pen and paper. Okay, let's
देखो
do this.
देखो दोस्तों देखो we are at this point. What Azim has done is one classic case known as blaming the government for an act of God.
एक मिनट, तेरे हिसाब से
What?
तो वही गॉड है लेकिन.
No,
Yeah,
so,
but-
so then the act of God is Ten Hag then. Because he is doing the acts.
No, it is Glazer family.
अच्छा अच्छा
हाँ,
अरे
वो।
मार्क गोल्डब्रिज
एक मिनट.
आप स्ट्रीम पे
Why have we called Mark Goldbridge on this stream?
do you
It
see
is-
guys do you see how
Guys.
how Goldbridge comes out? This is
Guys,
what
guys.
brings out Goldbridge.
Guys, देखो. See, what I am all I'm saying is this, okay? If an earthquake happens, we cannot blame the BMC for the poor roads after earthquake. So, and if a person comes and says कि देखो earthquake हुआ है पर कुछ कोई कर रहा नहीं है, then that's a good person. You see, he is holding the club accountable. The club
I
is
agree.
not
What
accountable.
if-
I
He
only
was
have one
also
question.
part of-
What if he's what if he has caused the earthquake?
Exactly.
अरे
वो
but he has
बिल्डिंग
not
को
caused
हिला
the
रहा था
earthquake, यार.
खुद.
मैं पूछ रहा अगर वो एपिसेंटर है earthquake का.
This is like earthquake writing open letter to BMC.
Look,
कि
all
बहुत
I'm saying-
डेवस्टेशन कर लिया मैंने अब तुम्हारा गलती है.
all I'm saying is this. The other thing I'm saying is that we have to look at this interview in context, okay? Look at what Ronaldo has been able to achieve. We have seen countless sports people give interviews and not one word of substance comes out of their mouth. Not one truthful, honest thing, because they are PR driven parrots. However, Ronaldo
I can't wait for you to finish this sentence.
Ronaldo is just being honest. For once, a player has come out and said the truth. And guess what? To quote Jack Nicholson, you can't handle the truth.
You know Jack Nicholson was a murderer in that movie, right? And he was justifying manslaughter.
Look, just because
And
the person
this
was
is
a
literal
murderer-
Manchester slaughter. This is.
just because it was a murder doesn't mean the murderer can't be right some of the times. And that of the times, he was right of the times.
No. You know what? Cristiano Ronaldo is the footballing Jeffrey Dahmer. You know कि उसका इतना toxicity हुआ life में. He's behaving like that as a neglected child. अरे मेरे को attention नहीं दिया तो मैं cannibalize करेगा club का heart खा जाएगा मैं. This is Jeffrey Dahmer, JD7. That's what he is.
Look, all I'm saying is this, right?
You're like Ronaldo only. All I'm saying is this. And point by point, बोल ही जा रहा है bench.
Also, guys, if you are new to the stream, please subscribe to the channel and smash a like. We have already reached 1,000 likes. Shabash, well done.
Look, there is just one other thing. Okay, now as regards to this Ragnick situation.
तुम रोनाल्डो फैन को इतना आसानी से सुई क्यों लगता है?
देखो. See, years from now, I listen. I understand it as a person who is a fan of a football club. I understand it when clubs go into decline. We had a phase in the 2000s, early 2010s. Like we had a phase where we weren't really the best club out there. I know what that feels like. We were never not out. Like we never finished outside the Champions League and all. But like that was different. Anyway, we don't want to bring it up. But point is that I understand what it feels like to not come first, like second and below, but not below fourth. But that I understand that. Now, what I mean is that every club goes into decline, and I understand the fans when they feel the pain and the anguish. And when things start going wrong, there's a thing called the Murphy's Law, which is that everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And this is one of those cases. Now, the point I was making was this. Years from now, when Manchester United is back on top, remember the good feeling that you had when there was dominance and there was authority and when you used to win things, and it was a given that you would win a match before you played it. Now, when those days come again, you will look back at this interview and realize that this was the moment when everything changed.
But those days have been coming only. That day came yesterday, actually, when we beat Fulham. And everybody was very happy.
Arey, last minute winner with kid, what you're saying, yeah. But I'm talking about dominance. Champions League winning.
Tell me again what happened against Rayo Vallecano.
That was, देखो, हार जीत होती रहती है, but the point I'm making is that when you look back, when Manchester United has won like 7 league titles in a row, 1 Champions League, 1 semi-final loss to Real Madrid. So when that happens, you will look back at this interview and be like, this man had saved the club, because when he said all of that so publicly, everyone took notice. The Glazers left, the whole club got reinvigorated, and the renaissance came. So basically what I'm saying is that trust the process.
Acha.
Okay. I just want to say,
because you cannot say process without PR.
I'm curious to understand this.
I love how chat is saying Kautuk defending like Maguire.
I just want to understand. So you have beaten around the bush entirely.
Yes. No, I mean, no, of course not.
Yes. And blamed everything else.
Yes.
Except yourself. Except yourself. Like Baba. He has talked about it. Naach na jane angan teda, you've heard of it.
Yeah, guys, just put yourself in his mental space. If you were the greatest goal scorer of all time and you had to call Maguire captain, how would you feel?
No, I would retire. I would retire after Juventus.
But guys, he has the mental strength to deal with it. But also think
he doesn't have the mental strength. Clearly.
He doesn't. At 37, if your comeback is really ugly hai, then
look, I just want to point out that those are also facts. If Azim is counting facts, then those are also facts.
That Rooney is ugly.
Yes, but how is this a comeback?
Yeah, it's footballing fact. Take this, na.
Who has done a better roast in recent times? I doubt it. Apart from Jeff Ross, it was this guy.
Bro, so, there you I have done a better roast of yours 2 streams ago.
Look, guys, all I'm saying.
Kautuk, I can't believe you're still trying to straddle this fence. Does it hurt your ass when you're sitting on the fence?
All I'm saying is that when Ronaldo, look, he has tried to leave the club and the club has kept him back.
No, nobody
wants him. That's the problem.
Therefore, when he wins the World Cup.
Kautuk, मेरे घर पे ना Kautuk, मेरे घर पे ना एक टी-शर्ट है, एक्चुअली बहुत सारा टी-शर्ट है जो सेम स्टेट में है, ठीक है? तो वो टी-शर्ट को I was going to give it and they said we don't want it. तो मैंने फेंका नहीं बाहर, मैंने घर पे ही रखा, ठीक है? फिर मैं पोछा मारता हूँ उसके साथ ये वो. ये ये टी शर्ट मेरे को खुद आके गाली नहीं देता है फिर, ठीक है, वो शुक्र, वो ही थैंक्स मी दैट ही इज देयर इन द हाउस.
कि मुझे रखा. पोचा
So,
पोचा तो पोचा सही.
look, that's a
Pochaldo.
wonderful way. That's a wonderful way to talk about Phil Jones, but we're not talking about him. We are talking about Ronaldo, right?
Yes.
So, Ronaldo is not the dress that becomes the pocha. It is the wedding dress that you keep and pass on to your kids. He is heirloom.
Why you pass
And you
on?
are-
Why you pass on? Because it does not fit
Are-
anymore.
No, also it's not appropriate
Yes.
to wear that heirloom everywhere and go. Also, if that heirloom has been Botoxed, you certainly cannot be carrying it around. You understand? So, yeah, no.
Look, this is all. These are all. It's what it is. It feels like ये वो ऐसा मौसम बदल जाता है ना, तो लोग बदल जाते हैं.
See,
अच्छा.
So 2 years ago, when Messi went to one farmers league to play with the world's best players in Mbappe and Neymar and all these world's best in the worst league, world's best, right? Ronaldo said, no, I will take a challenge. I will take a challenge.
and go to City.
No, I will come to Manchester United. No, he said no to City. Like, dude, everyone
He
makes
didn't say
mistakes.
no
No,
to
he
City.
wanted to go to City.
Everyone
Ferguson
makes
उसको एक और
mistakes.
virtual जूता फेंका उस पे.
I was just going to say that everyone makes mistakes, and his mistake was not this interview. It was not signing for Manchester City. And he still was like, I am man enough to live with my mistakes. That's fine. No problem.
No,
I will-
he is child enough to live with his mistakes. Everything he has done has been a childhood tantrum. He's like a teenager. Okay. And just because you've been Botoxing yourself to feel like a teenager doesn't mean that you are a teenager.
Guys, जब वो वर्ल्ड कप जीतेगा और फिर नापोली जाके चैंपियंस लीग जीतेगा विद खुचा क्वाराट्सकेलिया, then we will see that this interview was just one other small speed breaker on the long journey of Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's what I would like to
नापोली
say.
क्या स्पोर्टिंग लिस्बन ने कल ऐसा आज मना किया है कि ये एक्चुअली हमारा स्पोर्टिंग प्रोजेक्ट में फिट नहीं होता है ये. सॉरी.
I'm just saying.
I think the only way is that he should go to Arsenal so he can sabotage their season also. That's the only way Arsenal lose the league, if they sign Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's like, see, at the end of the day, Cristiano Ronaldo, you should think of him as beyond a footballer, right?
Acha.
So what is football fundamentally? Fundamentally, football is about entertainment. So now with that premise, let's understand that with this one interview, he has entertained millions of people. So
But if you think about
why-
it, Kautuk,
Yes.
Ten Hag also wanted to play entertaining football only. Which is why he is like, the best entertainment will come if Ronaldo's on the bench. You see
And
my
truly-
Antony, my Sancho, my Rashford, my Martial
And
running,
no, Azim,
scoring goals.
I think he was right because there is entertainment coming from the bench. And now he has to pay an entire week's salary as a fine. 1 week का salary, £1 million. अरे बाप रे, कैसा देगा रोनाल्डो? इतना पैसा है उसके पास? What a punishment! What a punishment! 1 million for Ronaldo. Oh my God.
Abhi now
How
I'm
could
just
he-
thinking isko hakalne ka kaise? That is the main thing. So he is obviously, he wants them to terminate the contract. That's what he wants. He's like, I want to be out of here.
Absolutely.
And you know what? If I was Ten Hag, I would say, I would keep coming out and saying, no, Ronaldo is very important to the project, guys. Ronaldo ke bina ye season possible ही नहीं है. You know, we have to have, and just fucking make him train with the reserves for 6 months.
No, you know what happens now? You're allowed to make 2 players play for the under 21s.
Yeah, that only.
So he should play for the under 21s. उधर उसको पता चलेगा कि फिटनेस क्या होता है.
One last thing I'd like to say. Okay, now
Oh God.
Okay, last thing is this, that he realizes the situation that Manchester United are in, that they need to sign more players, funds come here, they need funds for all the restructuring, getting a new gym pool, etc. So for that reason, he was like, why make Manchester United the villain, right? If I leave, It'll save
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much money. So why make the club the villain? Because he loves the club so much.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
इतना
know
प्यार
whether
है
he.
क्लब
Yeah.
को. नो, इतना ही प्यार है क्लब को तो खुद फिक्स कर लेना. डाल देना पूल.
Yeah.
बेंचो तेरे पास कम पैसा है भोसड़ी के, डाल देना पूल. कौन मना कर रहा है? डालना जिम फैसिलिटी. खुद का जिम घर में तो यूनाइटेड शेफील्ड एंड अपना ये यूनाइटेड का यूनाइटेड से बेटर है ना उसका जिम घर पे. तो डाल देना उधर से इक्विपमेंट लेके आना. एक
हाँ, if he loves
पॉटर
the club
हायर
so much,
करके.
मतलब उसके लिए 2-3 मिलियन क्या है? कुछ नहीं. 1 month salary.
Correct. But
देख अभी
see,
जेरार्ड पीके जैसा आदमी कितना ऐसा पेट काट काट के पूरा बार्सिलोना चला है 1 साल. सब बीवी छोड़ के चला गया उसका. And he had the good grace to retire when the club asked it.
and he said ठीक है मैं 30 मिलियन में छोड़ देगा.
guys, one person's retirement is another person's explosive interview. So why are we judging Ronaldo for helping United? Basically, we're on the same page, so it's fine. I guess I understand. So
Really, Kautuk,
we have-
the problem with you is
I'm so glad we have
that
found common ground.
you are typically like a Gen Z person who is a PR7 fan, because you have assumed that a paper only has one side, because they don't know that a paper has two sides. So we may be on the same page, but on two different ends of the page.
Yes, but at least we are on the same page.
Well, so that I think is about as much attention as we can give Ronaldo. If you're new to the stream, subscribe to the channel. We've got 2.8 thousand people watching. Yeah, Ronaldo, na, this is the problem. This is why these gold bridges and all are कि कब तक how can we keep Ronaldo in Manchester United long enough, because हम लोग का views उसका views आधा हो जाएगा the moment Ronaldo leaves. Wait, there are many super chats to read. Let us go through them. First one which came before the stream, I made a note of it because I'm a good guy. Aditya Raju says, hopefully Garnacho will get his head down and grow to his potential rather than becoming a new Greenwood, Januzaj or Makeda, new number 7 incoming. इतना hype नहीं देने का, बहुत मस्त खेल रहा है बच्चा, but इतना hype नहीं करने का. Jurgen Klopp says, don't mind me, I'm just here for Kautuk's defense. And I hope you enjoyed it, Jurgen Klopp. Habibi Henderson says, I may be bad, but KR7, I didn't sell my club in the media.
Who said this?
Henderson, Jordan Henderson.
Henderson. Hilarious.
Kaushik Mara said, big win for United, great weekend with great matches played, young Garnacho goal, but this diva has to have the limelight, not a United fan, so loving it. What? Okay, that changed very quickly towards the end of the chat, but well done. Keval Gogani says, come on Kautuk, defend like a lion. Plus 4 for 2 points if your defending is approved by the chat. It could be best point scam for Kautuk this season. So far, I have seen only chat saying Lautuk, which is Kautuk with L. So...
there is like it's difficult.
So Kautuk, Messi good.
क्या? सुनाई नहीं दे.
Messi
Sorry.
good.
Hello.
Messi good.
I think something has happened to the stream. I can't hear Baba. Anyway.
I am doing Messi celebration with his photo only. But Messi goat, guys, now. You may call me plastic, but you know, learn from the best. I am totally, like, I'm very invested in PSG's season this year. I think PSG should absolutely win the Champions League. I believe that Messi is on course for the Ballon d'Or this year. So, yes. Look what you have created, Kautuk. Look what you have created.
Oh no, what has happened? क्या हो गया है शहर को?
अरे, but he's doing it for the betterment of Manchester United, Kautuk.
Yeah, but come on.
Neil Kulkarni said, whenever
तेरे को कितना ट्रिगर आया है ट्विटर पे अजीम with this interview? कितना ट्रिगर आया है तेरे को? ऐसा पब्लिक ने बोला है तेरे को कि
हाँ, एक दो आया.
he's doing it for the club. Look at how bad the state is.
No, that is ऐसा logical argument थोड़ी देता है PR7 fan. वो सीधा बोलता है तो comedian fuck all है. So then I
Wayne Rooney.
yeah, it's just that only. They just straight go there. Then I'm like, हाँ ठीक है, मैं comedian fuck all है, मैं but तेरे बाप से ज़्यादा पैसा कमाता है मैं, और मैं खत्म कर देता है. तो it's just standard response. All right. Real Kulkarni says, when the team puts in a clutch performance, CR7 decides to make it about him and harming his own legacy. Has he become bigger than the club? No, he is not. He thinks he is bigger than the club. That is the problem, unfortunately. But he is not bigger than the club. He will be out of the club. Please go, yaar. Please leave. My football manager save now, where I was having the entire Ten Hag thing, and finally managed to get him sold somewhere. I think Ten Hag, the day he gets rid of Ronaldo, na, there is going to be full on party at Manchester. There is going to be full on Old Trafford, Carrington में सब लोग पार्टी करने वाले 2 दिन. तीसरे दिन में मैच हार जाएगा हम लोग, बट पार्टी करने का. Pranav says, happy Children's Day to a certain 38-year-old crybaby. Hashtag Cry7. Cry7 is great. Cry7 is wonderful.
Oof.
Swastik says, the 90 minutes तो 90 minutes होते हैं, चाहे फुटबॉल पिच पे हो या फिर पियर्स मॉर्गन के इंटरव्यू में हो. Yeah, I'm waiting though to see Wednesday when the full interview comes. It will be interesting.
Yeah.
Aditya Raju says, will be damn good fun if actually in the rest of the interview he's like, nee, actually Ten Hag is damn good. I don't respect him, but he's damn good. Like, it will be damn good if that's what they merited out.
But knowing Piers Morgan, there's also a very high chance that he's already put out the best of the interview.
Yeah, of course. Or he would have done the most exclusive, because eventually Piers Morgan is also interviewing Ronaldo because usko footage milega, na, and vice versa.
100%.
And Ronaldo going to Piers Morgan because Piers Morgan is the guy who enables toxic people to have a platform. So, Aditya Raju says, CR7 called himself handsome and was ugly. Someone show him his old pics. This is true. Yeah, just his pictures of him when he came to United are terrifying. And he says, Kautuk, there is another red card book by another author. This is fascinating.
A lot of people have. Yeah, a lot of people.
वो FIFA Uncovered देखता है ना?
Oh, मैं दो episode देखा है so far. Very nice, enjoying like anything. Ishan Garg is saying Liverpool is 6th but 7 from the top 4 and 9th from points from relegation. Hashtag Top Gear of Football. What the fuck is this season? I will finish reading all the Ronaldo super chats and then we will get to the very important business of Geo Anfield incoming, guys. It could be happening. Sorry.
Also, are you only doing Ronaldo stuff? Because I have a piece of juicy breaking news from Sport Bible as recently as
Sport Bible. It's not a legit site, but tell us anyway.
I know. But I've looked at it on a couple of places. There is a club called Ashton. Full scam lag raha hai mere ko. Ashton United. It's a non-league side. They've approached Man City to say, give us Erling Haaland on loan for the World Cup.
Genius.
Very nice.
28-day loan.
अरे पोर्चुगल जब निकल जाएगा ना ग्रुप स्टेज में ही आफ्टर द इम्प्लोजन इन देयर कैंप, then you can take Ronaldo on loan, no problem. I'm telling you now, there's going to be full large-scale mutiny in the Portugal team. You watch. And it'll be instigated by Cristiano Ronaldo only. Chakala ka lakaka says, साला मुझे लगा था मेरा इंटरव्यू स्कैंडलस था, ये बाबा के सामने तो मैं कच्चा नींबू निकला. To which I would like to say thumbs up. केवल गोकानी says, कौतुक, अगर कोई इंटरव्यू में बेल या हैजार्ड रियल मैड्रिड को गाली देते तो रिएक्शन क्या होता?
Correct.
No. Give answer, no.
Oh, give answer. Okay. Well, see, knowing that they are lesser players, talking about Real Madrid.
I mean, players who have won actually more Champions Leagues than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Same number of Champions League. Yeah.
Wow, so nice. Then they are equal goats, in fact. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, देख Real Madrid का बात अलग है ना? तो Real Madrid का बात अलग है. That's quite a. I mean, the pixelation on that is terrifying.
David Ointment says Todd Boehly is interested in buying Ronaldo in January. He's ready to invest brand new kitchen set, bathtub, and a pram. He believes it will improve Ronaldo's accuracy when it comes to tap-ins. Very nice.
Oh.
Very nice. Yash Solanki says Ralph Rangnick be like, "Mere ko kyun toda?" This is true. Ralph Rangnick is managing, no, in the World Cup. Dude, all I want from this World Cup, more than I wished for Sufal Buffal Derby, but all I want now is for Ronaldo to be knocked out by a Ralph Rangnick team only.
Dude, this I have
Austria
a
to knock
feeling.
out Portugal. Oof.
I have a feeling that,
Austria
like
did
you
not
said,
qualify. God damn it. Okay.
oh,
Shit. My dreams will be unfulfilled.
I have a feeling that even after 6 months of coaching, he had no idea who Ragnick was.
Yeah, एक Wikipedia तो
He's like,
खोल देता.
he's like कोई अंकल आते हैं training ground पे.
Yeah, I don't think Cristiano is the kind of guy who Googles stuff. Like he just asks some guy next to him, वो Diogo Dalo को पूछता है कि कौन है ये? अच्छा, तेरे को भी नहीं पता. All right. Aditya Madhuri says, end his contract like Keane. Sala septic tank. Septic tank. Yeah, but I think that's inevitable. वो Keane का interview तो was never aired. Keane also made the same interview back in the day. But he made it
Correct,
to
correct, correct.
MUTV because he was stupid.
Correct.
Ishan Garg has said Darwin Núñez has more PL goals this season than any Man United player or Chelsea player, and same amount of goals Sancho has in PL, and more goals than Grealish has in City. Hashtag Núñez is not a flop.
There's a comment in
all-
chat that will so badly irritate Azim. No, it's not even funny.
In
But I'm
chat
not
or
irritated.
super chat?
In chat.
Okay, then I don't care. If you want to irritate me, you pay money properly.
No, but fuck, what were we talking about? Núñez. This thing. So, by the way, this Jesus has completely dried up, yeah? So now where do we stand on this Núñez versus Jesus?
1 second, 1 second. Jesus has completely dried up.
He's sitting on top of the table.
1 second.
Yeah.
Jesus has completely dried up.
Yeah. Goals wise.
Goals wise.
Relative to Jesus himself. So
You
remember
mean-
when Jesus started,
You're saying
there was a burst of goals.
Exactly. So you're
Then-
saying somebody who started really well is doing not so great in the last 3 games.
Yeah, and somebody at the sharp end of the table is not
I'm
performing.
just curiously asking you this question before you say anything.
Someone who started well and has not been doing well for the last 3 games is also Chelsea. So I don't know what.
No,
you're
we've
talking
not been
about.
doing well since the start of the season, but that's irrelevant. Okay, says
I'm talking
second in
about-
the Spanish
Jesus
Primera.
यार बाबा, come on, इतना सारा hype था Jesus के बारे में, अभी किधर गया hype?
1 minute. You are saying there was more hype about Jesus
Than
Yeah.
Haaland.
than
Arre.
your mic stand also can't take this.
Fuck, dude, this is insane.
Maybe it was Baba's fault that your mic stand was not stuck well to my mom's study table, which is still there. But I'm saying that, are you saying that Jesus had more hype than Haaland?
Oh, you're talking about Haaland. Bawa, how could you? Because it didn't even cross my mind, considering he scored more goals than he has played matches. So I guess we can let him go for 2 or 3 matches in case he's
No,
just.
Haaland का खत्म हो गया अभी. It's over.
खत्म over.
Ivan Toney has ended his career now.
Bro, अभी वो
Just-
जाएगा Ashton United और इंजर हो गया.
The fact that you guys made this argument will actually take away points from the previous argument that you guys made about Ronaldo. So I don't know what to say. Like to consider Haaland even close to a flop. Like if you know what, if he stopped playing the whole season right now, he would still be considered a success. So
But imagine buying that full striker, getting all those goals to not win the title. No?
I have a feeling, because he scored 3 goals against one Manchester team, I feel like there is some animosity that has developed.
Imagine scoring all those goals and just being 6 points clear. Imagine
Sheesh.
6 points
go on.
clear of a club that doesn't even have a striker.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Manchester United.
Oh.
Our striker is literally on strike. इसलिए उसको striker बोलते हैं.
That's a good one.
Yes. Smash a like, friends, if you're enjoying the stream, and subscribe to the channel if you want to. We do this every week. Sanjay Kumar Roy said, Paisa Vasool 4-4 tour has to happen now. See, the thing is that when it comes to 4-4 tour, the three of us turn into Cristiano Ronaldo. Have you realized? We start blaming external circumstances. Actually, the infrastructure of the Indian comedy scene does not allow for this touring. But yeah, soon, eventually, one day. Arnab Pushkar says CR7 is right about United not moving on and making terrible decisions. What he doesn't realize is that his recruitment is one of the prime examples. He's not even half the United icon Rooney is. Sold.
Shit.
Sold, Arnab Pushkar. I saw the smile forming on Kautuk's face and then I was just waiting.
That first half. Oh god damn it. Fucking we took the lead in the first half and then conceded 4 goals in the second half.
Agya Sarkar says, अब Mo Salah, Alisson और Van Dijk भी ओ जियो धन धना धन ओ जियो धन धना धन करेगा. Yes. But how serious is this situation?
I think, bro, every time something happens, there's one Mukesh
There's
Ambani.
always Mukesh
just
Ambani,
going around. Yeah.
But you think it would happen? Like, chat, how serious are we that there is interest? Like, has anybody of any major repute done this? Please tell.
It's not real, it's serious.
No, there is some. There's some. I think Hindustan Times also pulled an article that was not from Mirror or something.
Not serious. Fake. No way Ambani is serious. Not real. It's fake. Pretty serious. Huh.
Okay. No, don't worry. There's still a lot of super chats left to go. I just wanted to catch up for half an hour's worth of super chats. Anurag Bonde said, Sach kadwa hai, CR7, you know what hai. I know what hai. I'm Indian Engineer says, CR7 not the real Bakri. Garnacho OP, Brentford OP, MLS final, Bale OP, Rick Karsdorp refused to wear diamonds, hence Mourinho fires him from Roma. Yeah, did you hear about this? Where
really?
Mourinho
was back to.
Mourinho said that there was one player who was very unprofessional in this game that we played, and because of that, he will have to find a new club in January. Straight up.
And then the next day
was because he didn't wear diamonds.
No, that's the joke. That he wasn't wearing a joke.
But the guy left. Rick Karsdorp.
Yeah, Rick Karsdorp. Yash says, I want CR7 to call Ten Hag Baldy in full interview. Yeah, there were lots of fake quotes now going around. Like people are just making up quotes now and just putting it in that format and attributing the quote. Just people saying, yeah, imagine I had to play with this Chutia Sancho. Like they're just attributing any quotes now. Ishan Shukla says, I've always thought of CR7 as the pantomime villain, but ye nahi karna tha. Shambolic. Kafi diva move. Hashtag fault is in our PRs. Hashtag Hala Madrid. Aditya PSR says, upsetting to see the fall of a player that I've loved for a long time. It's upsetting that every game the topic of discussion becomes the guy who hasn't even played yet. It's the problem. And yes, Garnacho. Let us talk about Garnacho for a bit, because what a great week he has had. Coming on as a substitute and being instrumental in the wins and looking like the real deal. Uska bhi thoda issue hua hai. He has had thoda attitude problems with
yeah,
Ten Hag had said pre-season mein, even Bruno came out and said that pre-season and all ke time pe uska attitude theek nahi tha and he was not
what was he doing?
I mean, not training hard enough or whatever it was. I mean, they've not got into the details of it, but it was like his attitude was not right. And I mean, he is like, he's one of those players where you can see that there is that little what was the word that Jamie Redknapp I think said, rascal gene is there. Like if you see, like uska full hath pe already tattoo hai at the age of 18 and he scored the winning goal yesterday and took his shirt off and did the Messi celebration and all of that.
So that Memphis Depay vibe.
Yeah, so he has that. Obviously he's got immense potential, like way more than all the like the Rashfords and Ilangas and everybody who's come out. Like they were good and they scored goals and all of that when they came in, but this guy just has straight up X factor, dude. He can beat a man, he can he's done everything. He's scored goals, he's done 1v1s, he's shown those great touches on the ball, he's assisted, he's done everything in those last couple of weeks. In fact, it's sad that this World Cup is coming now and it breaks his momentum. So again, another great option on the left hand side, but abhi bhi right side we're getting fucked, dude. It's so bad.
You can't
Sorry guys, but I just want to, I don't know if you all have read all of these points about Ronaldo's interview which keeps coming out. Okay, so I'm just reading these tweets now. It says, I remember one match, before one match, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't even do a team talk to the dressing room. He just put a video of his goal in the 99 Champions League final. We lost 5-0.
I think this must be one of the fake ones.
No, I don't know. It looks like it.
No, because he was very clear that no, Ole I respected and Ole was best and all. So this must be one of the fake ones.
Yeah, it might also be because there's a very good sentence construction to this next one.
Wait, nah, that's the thing. They figured out how to make a fake tweet look legit. All these youngsters, the youths.
Hmm.
Pratik, and now though with $8 verification, you can actually make it look legit.
Hmm. Hmm.
Pratik says if Kautuk speaks in defense of PR7 minus 10 per word. I agree. so I think we're about minus 500,000 there.
No. Are. You are killing the messenger?
Kennedy Masih says Jeremy Clarkson quote on Piers Morgan. He said that guy is a waste of blood and organs. No wonder they call this show a Top Gear of football. That's right. Are we and we are. What else did we have? Prajwal Sahu says bad move by CR7, but if he plays well in World Cup where team is around him, unlike Eric Ten Hag, maybe he can get good club in Jan. Should have gone to Manchester City and Chelsea initially. He won't play well in World Cup. This I guarantee you. He'll get at best he'll get a tap in or he'll score a penalty. But और उसका कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Because I've seen him play every game. तुम लोग पता नहीं तुम लोग क्या सिर्फ हाइलाइट्स देखते हो पर तुम लोग एक्चुअल मैच देखो उसका एक पास नहीं जाता है टारगेट पे डूड. 1 असिस्ट गलती से दे दिया garnacho उसका एक पास टारगेट पे नहीं जाता है. तो लोग बोल रहे वर्ल्ड कप जीतने वाला है कुछ भी.
Bernardo, Joao.
वही ना. All these guys will win if at all. But they will win only if he's on the bench. So this is the dichotomy for Portugal also. He has to come on and be
They are
Eder.
going to.
He has to be Eder. And
They are going to
Bruno
lay
has to
out
be
that World Cup.
injured and standing on the side saying, "Oh my God, मेरा hamstring चला गया." रोहन मंडालिया says इस गोट का तो बिरयानी बनाना पड़ेगा. अपनी बेस्टी बेंजिमा को अभी तक congratulate भी नहीं किया. Exactly, he could have taken this interview opportunity to congratulate Benzema.
अरे क्या रहेगा ना 90 मिनट में.
अरे maybe.
उसने एक टेक्स्ट मैसेज भी नहीं भेजा रहेगा. 90 कैरेक्टर्स में भी नहीं बोला रहेगा उसने कांग्रेचुलेशंस.
अरे बोला है यार बाबा मैं इसका चैट देखा है.
हाँ अच्छा.
Shaunak Mitra says Baba is like the biggest diva, gives you a great time and leaves you with STD after. Baba's goal conversion 4%, Fred's goal conversion 7%. Factos. When Fred has better stats than you in attack.
Shit.
Jurgen Klopp says lesson learned from this is never go back to your ex. Yep. Can relate. Mandar Tamane says bring back 5 points for best joke rule. But then who decides? This we have to... Chad has to decide, but then we have to shortlist at the end and we have to remember our own best jokes. And then put it to vote in the chat.
No. I'm not competing for this at all. Unless Kautuk is making a point and I'm getting back at him, I'm not competing for this. Because this requires writing and all, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah. Chota John Moshi Chigant says, Happy Bal Divas Rotlu Baba. Hashtag Asli Red Devil, hashtag Nakli Goat. Very nice. Suki Kanduja says CR7 isn't a goat but an underwear model. AM9 is clear. What is AM9?
Anthony Martial?
Oh, Anthony Martial. Agreed. Sold. Ashish Iyer says Kautuk politics में चले जाओ बहुत scope है. Pawan says, Baba, have you ever felt this disconnected with the club ever? It just isn't the same without Roman. Sacking Tuchel topped it off, needs some time off. And I think this is a good way to segue into talking about Chelsea Newcastle and what shambolism has happened over there. Baba,
before we talk about Chelsea Newcastle, should we talk about the City game where we lost 2-0?
City game?
Alvarez.
Yes.
To this team, Ortega, Luis, Diaz, Laporte, Gomez, Rodri, Gundogan, Mahrez, Palmer, Grealish, Alvarez.
क्या बात वो लोग आधा लुइस डियाज का दो प्लेयर बना दिया.
हाँ.
Shit. That's very bad.
तो हम लोग ये टीम के साथ हम लोग ने डाला मेंडी, कुकुरेला, कुलिबाली, चालोबा, लॉफ्टस-चीक, कोवाचिच, जकारिया, हॉल, जिएच, ब्रोहा, पुलिसिच और हम लोग 2-0 हारा है. ठीक है. तो आई डोंट इवन नो व्हाट वी वर डूइंग. इस वाले गेम में हम लोग का टोटल शॉट्स था 15, रिस्पेक्टेबल बट नॉट 1 गोल. नाउ आई विल कम टू द मैजिक ऑफ द न्यूकासल यूनाइटेड गेम. Newcastle had total 10 shots.
Hmm.
How many did we have?
3.
5.
Okay.
Okay. Now, our entire squad that has played this game, of which I have one question to ask. Why is Lewis Hall starting this game?
Who is Lewis
I'm
Hall? I have the bigger question.
Yeah.
लुइस हॉल हम लोग का एक अंडर 21 का एक अकेडमी प्लेयर था.
कौन सा पोजीशन में खेलता है ये?
वो एक्चुअली लेफ्ट मिडफील्डर, लेफ्ट विंग, सेंटर मिड टाइप वाइब है, बट मोस्टली लेफ्ट विंग टाइप. So my only question is, why have you played this, and what is this team? This Koulibaly, Chalobah, Azpilicueta, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Kovacic, Hall, Mount, Gallagher, Broa.
Why no Aubameyang? To Aubameyang?
I don't know. He must have left for the World Cup.
Left for the World Cup. Aubameyang थोड़ी खेल रहे World Cup में.
नहीं खेल रहे क्या? नहीं, बट नहीं खेला. अरे, this is my question. He's changed 6 or 7 people, dude. He's changed 11 formations. What is the point of this? What is the point of this squad? There's one great fact that Atharva has given, which I just wanted to. One sec, hold on. Where the fuck is it? Chelsea are the only club in the Premier League without having a player averaging at least 1 take on per game. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is Chelsea's best with 0.9 take-ons per game.
Wow,
Wow, that's why Ruben Loftus-Cheek is starting. My God.
But this is
because y'all don't have, which is surprising because but that's also because Kovacic has not been playing. Now he's your ball carrying midfielder.
Kovacic played this game.
But
Kovacic
he's not been playing
game.
now, so that's why the stats are bad.
Arey, but it's just despicable of what we are doing and stuff
No
like
Kante,
that.
no party, dude.
I just think that he's constantly playing different variations. He's expecting too many things from too many players. None of these players are capable of giving him what Brighton gave him, because those guys were not jaded in their positions. He's expecting people, like he's played Pulisic on the right back, and then he's put Sterling on the right back. Ye sab chal raha hai uska, mere ko
He's played
malum
Sterling at the right back.
Yeah, he played Sterling on some like half right back, half right wing. I don't know what position he played. Some Florent Maluda position he invented and played him there. I don't know what the fuck is happening, dude.
So he's trying to do as a total football. Everybody needs to know how to play everywhere.
Yeah, but you're not City, na. You're not a guy. You're not a team where your goalkeeper will give you an assist. ये तो नहीं है हम लोग. So, and I've been saying this.
Who is your first choice keeper now? Is it Kepa or is it?
It'll be
still-
Mendy only, na.
Kepa got injured, no?
Kepa is injured? No. Kepa was
Didn't
injured?
Kepa get injured which में?
He was.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
was?
He was substituted.
Again, he got
in the
injured.
match.
Oh, that one thing was that, but I thought it was a ruse where he was injured. But okay.
How is being injured a rule?
Ruse.
Achha,
like
ruse.
Ronaldo injury.
Okay.
I thought it was a Ronaldo injury. So I really don't know how. My problem currently is the fact that when I had said this earlier, nobody believed me, because everyone's like, "Oh no, give Potter time." I'm ready to give Potter time. I just don't think Boli will give Potter time.
But we
Because
don't know historical data about Boli, how he gives time or doesn't give time.
No,
Abramovich would not give time to Potter.
No. So when he
Tuchel को
bought,
तो उड़ा दिया ना.
No. So when he bought one of his other clubs, one of his the baseball, football, hockey, dodgeball, जो भी throwball, जो भी करता हुआ अमेरिका में, when he bought one of the clubs, before he made them successful, I think there was a churn of 2 or 3 sets of people before he actually found the winning combination. अब तो ओनर मैनेजर की तरह ऐसा फॉर्मेशन नहीं चेंज कर सकता ना बार बार. So ये
तो बाबा
वो वाला
Ronaldo is the
vibe
solution, you feel?
No, definitely not. Not
so
anymore.
then you will get
Not
him for
this,
sure.
Not this Ronaldo.
You think Ronaldo Nazario, the retired Ronaldo, would be a better solution than this Ronaldo for you currently, Baba?
Yes, the fat Ronaldo right
Yes.
now.
Yes, exactly the answer I was looking for. Wonderful.
Absolutely not. I'll tell you I'll tell you who will be a great person right now. I'm looking for a striker who isn't alive anymore, who will be better than Ronaldo in that position. Because right now the hole in that position is just a hole. If Ronaldo comes, then we have to protect that hole also.
Correct.
नहीं
Short
तो
volley.
अभी meaning बाबा क्या scene है? Like what is the issue? Is it Potter? Like he started out fine, but then what is the problem at this club? Why can't anyone get a reaction?
What reaction?
What reaction meaning like?
मतलब the players why no way? See, even Harry Potter took some
अरे
time. No, when he came to Hogwarts, उसको थोड़ा time लगा Snape Pip के साथ थोड़ा
no,
setting
it's
करना
not.
पड़ा.
No. I'm just saying that I don't think it's just the player.
Sorry.
I mean, sorry, I don't think it's Potter. I don't think it's Potter. I mean, sure, he's a mid-table
So
manager,
are you
and
saying that you're missing one as a creative player and one defensive player?
we're definitely missing one person who can touch the ball from anywhere
So
inside the
you're
D.
saying you're missing like a Rafinha and a Kunde.
We are missing we're missing a Ruud Van Nistelrooy. Like we need that. Who's just there when the ball was there. And it was just कैसा तो वो मैजिकली अपियर होता था ऐसा डिफेंडर भी लेकिन तू इधर नहीं था हाँ मैं दूसरा पोर्टल लेके आया और फिर गोल मारा
As Utkarsh
तो
says, you need a Hermione.
yeah we
जो
need
लेके आया था ना कुकुरेला, but unfortunately.
Yeah.
what is that what is that thing in a screenplay where the hero gets his purpose
Save the cat
that
moment. नहीं.
say whatever हाँ save the cat meets whatever that अटोनमेंट के पहले एक आता
हाँ
है
हाँ
All is lost.
पर्पस
हाँ.
आता है तो वो पर्पस एक चाहिए हम लोग को और वो है एक फॉरवर्ड आई थिंक मिडफील्ड वाइज वी आर सॉर्टेड बिटवीन कोवाचिच माउंट गैलेगर है अपने पास मिडफील्ड में बहुत ऑप्शंस है एंड इफ यू प्ले द राइट कॉम्बिनेशन आई थिंक यू विल डू फाइन आई थिंक आवर डिफेंस completely sucks with Thiago Silva being the only defender we have but I think when Chilwell and Reece are back and all of that will be okay with Koulibaly and Silva I
बाबा
think we'll be okay but वो आगे तो एकदम खाली हम लोग यार
in January you have, say for example, hypothetically you have the option of buying one player. Okay, here's the option: one player for a lot of money or three players for slightly less money.
Yeah, but see, we've
Who do you
already got
choose?
Nkunku. Okay, but I don't know if it's in Jan or next season. I think it's next
Next
season.
season,
Next
I think.
Yeah, so if it's next season, I think in Jan, I would still go for a.
One really good striker, or do you fill like 3-4 positions with lesser players?
But what are these lesser players? What
But ये
quality?
मेन क्वेश्चन ये आता है फिर तुम लोग ये ओबामैंग क्यों लिया?
Potter, इसने लिया ना?
बोली.
Tuchel ने लिया.
Was he a
Also on.
Tuchel signing?
I mean, yeah, he was a Tuchel
Or was
signing
he a
one
Boli
game and
signing?
then fired. He was a Tuchel signing and then one game and out.
And Tuchel signed him because he's like, oh, I worked with him at Dortmund and I think he's damn good. If I know how to put Chabi on this boy.
And then Potter
So-
came and no more
Bro,
Chabi.
bro, हम लोग वो जो defensive, you know that take the ball from the right wing, pass it back to the goalkeeper, then come to the left wing, then say, oh shit, यहाँ से तो नहीं है opening. फिर
वो
ऐसा
अरे वो
वापस.
Manchester United football you mean for the last few
No,
years?
that Kautuk in FIFA football.
Yes.
That U-shaped football. That वो भी बंद हो गया है bro हम लोग.
तो तुम लोग करता क्या है? Match
Bro,
में?
वो भी बंद हो गया है. हम लोग का कोई because even for this, two people need to be at any given point in time. Two people need to be open for a pass.
Bro, the second half against Tottenham, like it was fucking scary. It was bad.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
thought you were going to lose.
Who?
Like
What?
there's no plan. And when we
Against?
watched Tottenham,
Huh.
the last, I think half an hour was just them relentlessly attacking you with like just
That
you
was
on the
Liverpool,
rope.
baby. That was Liverpool.
No, it was Tottenham also.
Oh, हाँ, इधर, हाँ, ठीक है, हाँ. Yeah. So no, I don't think we've been playing good football. I think Potter needs time. He will require time. I think even if we
Will he
have to
get
give
time?
him the benefit. Yeah, that's my only thing. I don't know historically whether Boli bol dega, but he may need time and all of that. I'm not a fan of signing of sacking managers. I just think support the manager with what he needs. But this front problem of somebody needing to be able to put the ball in the goal is something we really need. Even playing Sterling in the position that Tuchel was playing him, or in the first half the Potter regime where Potter was playing him in that slightly more forward role where he would make the run behind the defenders. Because एक ही चीज है उसके पास, स्पीड. बॉल तो वो गोल में नहीं मार सकता है, लेकिन बॉल गोल तक लेके तो जा सकता है वो. तो वो तो दे दो उसको, वो अपॉर्चुनिटी तो दे दो खोलने के लिए. सो वो एक चाहिए हम लोग को, बट वी डेफिनेटली नीड अ फाइनल स्ट्राइकर. एंड टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन Kautuk, I think if you are getting a player like Haaland, yes, take Haaland. Like a player like Haaland, then take Haaland. But if you are getting a player, if you are getting like a Nunnu or somebody like that, I wouldn't risk all our bets on a Nunnu, no matter how good he is or whatever. I would still try and plug 3 holes, where I would try and get a slightly more creative midfielder to replace.
Would you do 2 defenders and 1 forward, or what would you do? Midfielders तो है ना तुम लोग के पास.
I would honestly do one, like, can't believe I'm saying this, but like one, fuck, who's the right example? One Henderson type player we need, जो जिधर भी चाहिए आके एक ऐसा होल में बैठ
फ्रेड
जाएगा.
लेगा क्या? फ्रेड
नहीं, तो एक ऐसा एक ऐसा
McTominay?
थिंग. But नहीं, but we can't risk
Van de Beek,
on a
Van de Beek.
Nunu because we don't have the time to take a chance on Nunu. Like when you're Liverpool and you have the success, all of that, and you've lost money and you need one player coming in, or
Also,
कर
I
सकते
have
हैं.
to say, defensive midfield wise, the one guy who's gone massively under the radar, who I think is going to have immense resale, also potentially. Bastard, he's also in Portugal. They'll bloody win because of all these players only. Palinia at Fulham. What a fucking monster that guy is, dude. वो 15
हाँ.
million में Casemiro, like he is as good as Casemiro for 15 million and younger. Very, very good. And he's been like in the team of the week several times. He's that guy who he wins that ball and recycles possession and fearless into the tackle. So good. Like he was easily man of the match in the United Fulham game. Very, very good.
So yeah, I mean, this is where we are.
He's in my ultimate team also. I had the team of the week Palinia. Very nice, yes. Apna Bedu King Eric said, hide not thy poison with such sugared words, Baba. Lay not thy hands on me, for bear I say, their touch affrights me as a serpent's sting. Henry the Sixth Part 2, Act 3, Scene 2. Are we Bacha Log or Baba? Is there a football community that gives you Shakespeare quotes? There is
From
not.
Apna Vidu King Eric.
Smash
That's
a like
crazy.
and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And another favorite, Ustad Farhan Torres arrives saying, Azim ने लगाया PR7 का वाट, चीनी यूनाइटेड फैंस के मुंह से हर एक बात, जीत लिया है हम सबका दिल. Please tell me, Kautia, how does it feel?
It feels bad.
Chalo, at least that feels, that answer you have given correctly.
No,
And
I
his-
just, I also, sorry. This, I made some notes. Peter Drury was doing all this now, where he was saying Chelsea has an incredible record. They have 1 win in August, 1 win in September, 1 win in October, 1 win in November. Now, if they lose in December, then they know they are pregnant. ऐसा किया है
What?
उसने. हाँ, फिर उसने बोला
I think
they
it's-
don't do pressing football, they do deep pressing football. ऐसा सब.
what Peter Drury बोल रहे हैं ये सब?
Hmm.
नहीं
I
नहीं,
think
it
it's
must be fake.
No.
अरे बाबा, why
Public
would
fake बोल
Peter?
रहा है.
Yeah, why would Peter Drury?
अरे किधर तो मेरे को 4-5 जन ने अलग अलग जगह पे ट्रैक किया है. Oh God, how am I falling for this all the time? But
नहीं, it's
Pao, I
okay.
think you should
ये Elon Musk को same problem हो रहा है currently Twitter office में.
Yeah.
Neil Arif Abbasi said, Messi, PSG want to renew, Barca want to resign, City interested, Chelsea interested. PR7, जिस क्लब के पास है उसको भी नहीं जाने, उसको जिस क्लब के पास है उसको भी नहीं चाहिए. Correct. Yeah, I agree, guys. I agree. I have seen the light. So go on the wall soon.
I have a feeling now it's because he left Barca. He has benefited.
Acha, so you are blaming Barcelona now. All right. Daniel Ansari says, real account say, Goldbridge. This is for Kautuk, of course. Akshay Kaushik says, so maybe, just maybe, someone as big of a personality as Ronaldo, by doing this interview, results in the Glazers selling the club. Not justifying his interview, but maybe this is what unites everyone against Glazers. यार तुम लोग
Years
बहुत
from
बहुत
now.
delusion है यार तुम लोग में बहुत तुम लोग y'all are thinking exactly what he wants you all to think. His PR
Years from
machinery. This
now.
is like coming to Modi ji and being like, अरे मुझे वोट दे दो, मैं तुम्हारा घर सुधार दूंगा. एक वोट ये मत देखो किसके लिए वोट करो, हर वोट मोदी के लिए ही जाता है. दिस इज सेम. दिस इज दैट ओनली.
Years from now, you will look back at this interview and thank Ronaldo.
For leaving.
Yes.
I will thank him today if he goes. Please leave. You have to thank him when the biggest problem leaves the club. You have to of their own volition. You have to leave. Vivek Velikandi says, give full 90 minutes to Cristiano Ronaldo, they said, and Piers Morgan did exactly that, and all hell broke loose. Yup. Dharya Ramani says, RV Dosto, Baba, when Lukaku saga hua tha, there was a poster outside Stamford Bridge with a quote. Just recite that quote again with Ronaldo ka naam.
Sorry, which one?
When Lukaku saga was there was a poster outside Stamford Bridge with a quote. Recite that quote with Ronaldo ka naam.
What is
was
it?
the poster? I'm trying to think.
You think of it and I will carry on. Daniel Ansari says, Ronaldo calling Rooney ugly sounds like Sambit Patra in news debate. Exactly. Exactly my point. He is full Republic TV at this point.
Did you specifically
You
see
know
how he
what that
phrased it?
interview reminded me of? Which was that interview where who was the guy who was interviewing Modi and he goes to him and is like, "आप में एक फकीर ही है." Who's the guy?
हाँ,
Prasun.
Prasun.
हाँ, Prasun Joshi. It was that interview only कि अरे आप तो फकीर आदमी, आप झोला लेके चलना है आपको. अच्छा अच्छा, पर टेनहाग नहीं जाने दे रहा है. Okay. तो आप तो मतलब गोट आदमी हो ना, गोट. ऐसा बहुत बुरा हुआ ना आपके साथ, ऐसा कैसा चलेगा? अच्छा हाँ, नहीं आपके ही सारे क्वेश्चंस हैं, पता है, मैं पूछता हूँ नेक्स्ट वाला. Siddhan Shanbag says, how to tell Kautuk to shut the fuck up respectfully. I think you did.
It's up Messi fans.
Yes. I apologize to all Messi fans today. To all Messi fans who I have affronted over the years. It was foolish of me. I have been a fool all these years. Supporting the wrong
No.
player. Believing in the
No.
wrong player. When the true GOAT was
Azim,
before my
Azim.
eyes. The true GOAT had defeated Manchester United in 2 separate Europa Champions League finals. The true GOAT. I have
Azim,
accepted Jesus into my heart.
Azim, when Ronaldo leaves Manchester United, please come back to the fold. Don't do this. It hurts me.
Why
It
will
pains me.
why will he come back to the fold? Like, I'm not understanding. What is this? What is this weird logic?
Arey, let bygones be bygones. We mustn't go so far in our hate and anger as to start accepting those who we were always against.
नहीं, अभी कभी कभी करना पड़ता है ऐसा.
Azim, think of all those Champions League finals. Fuck, why are you doing this, Azim? Just because he has done one horrible season and caused a lot of pain, and it doesn't matter. Eventually,
Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan from the Farmers
You know,
League. Jai Kisan.
Can I just say that? Can I just say that Ronaldo is at fault for putting himself in this Leonardo situation, in this Lionel situation.
what?
What?
Oh man. Oh.
I didn't get it.
Oh.
Ronaldo himself has put himself in this Messi situation.
Messi situation. Oh.
We discussed this, na, that first names will now become whatever.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Spandan Chaudhary says, आज Reddit review हो ही जाए. आज Reddit review हो सकता है क्या? एक Reddit review का कुछ तो सीन चल रहा है हम लोग का, बट करेंगे. We are planning hopefully one more stream this week to talk about World Cup. तो शायद वो टाइम पे आज लेटेश. सूरज नायर says he wanted to join City. इसके लिए तो साइन किया. Okay. Akshay Nikam says Manchester United was never ready for Ronaldo. We have to live with people like Maguire, Fred and Jones. We would have made Messi also score less than 5. नहीं. Sir, please. आप थोड़ा मर्यादा रखिए सर. ऐसा सब मत बोलिए प्लीज. पैसा
सही
देके
बात है,
ऐसा सब
सही
मत
बात।
बोलिए प्लीज.
सही बात है भाई, मैं हम तुम्हारे साथ है.
The thing is that the players that you list, Maguire, Fred, Jones, this season Ronaldo has put their level of performance only. So that is the problem, unfortunately. And this statistically I can prove to you. So there is no debate only. Gio never walk alone. Gio never walk alone says 7 number jersey retire कर दो please. Garnacho को इतना hype ना करो, piano बजाता रह जाएगा.
Bro,
Very nice Sanchez reference.
जब जियो एनफील्ड खुलेगा ना तो ऐसा पैर छुएगा वो लोग और फिर वो बोलेंगे जुग जुग जियो.
Very nice.
और
No,
फिर
they'll say Jorgen Gio.
and then there will be, that is if Jorgen stays, and then there will also be chants in instead of Yanwa, which will be about some like Gio 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 re Gio, something like that. And then Liverpool will have Navratri nights. They will not have Boxing Day fixtures. They will have 9 games back to back at Anfield.
Yeah, and the first two midfield signings, of course, will be Gio Lo Celso and Gio Reyna.
Correct.
And Gio Simeone if they need some attacking reinforcements. विकास says हमारा नुन्नू कब छोटा चेतन से बड़ा हो गया पता ही नहीं चला. Genuinely horrified thinking of Salah, Virgil van Dijk doing Gio Dandanadan dance. Sid T says now waiting for Maguire counter interview with Gary Neville. Hashtag Chutia Rullo. You know what? I would love to see that. I would just love to see Harry Maguire do a counter interview. It would be great. Vikas says keep that diva on the bench and make him train with under 21s. Wholeheartedly agree. Ashit Agarwal says it was good to see Bernardo Silva tickling Ronaldo's gotoxes and saying club should adapt to Ronaldo's style. Hopefully Pep ने ये नहीं सुना ये. Very nice. Aditya Madhuri says Jeremy Clarkson should do us a favor and punch Piers Morgan again like he did in the past, and also Ronaldo while he's on a roll. Hashtag Top Gear of Football. Oh, I did not know that Jeremy Clarkson has punched Piers Morgan. He's goatified further then. Goatified further. Maximum goatness. Don't worry, we're getting to all the super chats. बहुत सारे बाकी है. Varun Narayan Swami says,
dude, this whole stream is only going to be super chats from what I'm looking at.
I have a CR7 United 08 UCL final retro jersey which I had imported last year जो मैं अब जलाना चाहता हूँ. Before I do that, किसी को चाहिए jersey? कौतुक चाहिए jersey? Free में दे दूंगा. चाहिए क्या?
भेज.
Done. Kautuk has accepted for free. Like a typical bottom feeding Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Living rent free. Habibi Henderson says, no, it was my fault that Rotuk's mic fell like every other problem in KR7's life. Kaushik Mara says, as an Arsenal fan, I respect Eric Ten Hag more now. Arteta didn't have to deal with either Ozil or Oba doing this Randy Rona publicly. It's true. It is true. It's too much. Kirk says, if CR7 is good, then Bakri Eid is around the corner. That's right. It's coming. I cannot wait for the day he gets out. Imagine finally we will be a cancer-free club after kitne years of Pogba and Ronaldo. Finally, just good vibes will return. With these vibes, even Ole can be manager again. Agnirup Haldar says PR7 को कितना दर्द हुआ कि गैरी नेवल पे भी स्टीम आउट किया, प्लस रोनाल्डो को डीसी यूनाइटेड ही खरीद ले. रोनाल्डो का रूनी का चेहरा हर रोज देखेगा. Oh dude, that'd be great. Rooney should actually actively try to sign him. But you think he'll go what to MLS considering Messi is also planning next year? Inter Miami.
I mean, I have a feeling that he's going to make one big rush with reduced pay, etc., to a major European club, and in lieu of which, then he will go to MLS.
Yeah. And to address one of the chats in the comment, it said cancer-free club check, trophyless club check. I would rather my club be trophyless and a good place and an enjoyable atmosphere than have these cancer people. And मैं दोनों Pogba and Ronaldo को श्राप देता है आज से. दोनों लाइफ में कभी एक ट्रॉफी नहीं जीतेगा. तुम लोग देखना. Pogba
my
and Ronaldo will not win a major trophy in their life.
my
तुम लोग आज लिख
God.
के ले लो.
Is this the new Toure curse?
Yes, I am Colo Toure. I have cursed. It is done. Neither of them
Woo.
will win anything of consequence. Maybe at most one player of the month in whatever Mickey Mouse league they play in. That's it.
And that's not of consequence in a Mickey Mouse league, so it's okay.
Yeah. Kaustup Pavaskar says Ronaldo and Lukaku at Chelsea next season, giving unauthorized interviews every weekend, and Potter trying to cover it up. It will
Dude.
truly be a chamber of secrets.
You think Lukaku went and said all those things because they didn't say it was, they didn't complete the word, they just said to inter
अरे इंटरेस्टिंग पूछने वाला था तेरे को तेरे इंटरेस्ट क्या है लाउडू
He's like
interview.
नहीं but oh by the way so just one like I think worth having conversation about the fact that I think like one thing that we're going to see more of is this kind of stuff, and for two reasons. One is that the dynamics, like think about like how much money slash influence the player now has, right, as compared to back in the day. That's one. The second is the fact that players now don't even need a Piers Morgan or a, like for example, back in the day, Roy Keane had to give an interview to MUTV. But today you could literally just put up
Tweet.
an Insta story. You could
Yeah.
tweet. You could go live on Face, whatever. Right? There's a million.
Or
ways
do
of
what like you know the football wives do na, slyly tweet out from there what they actually feel.
Yeah, so like I'm thinking like there's so much, so there's something to be said about the fact that like the finances are so skewed towards the few, like say top 50 players who make so much money and have so much influence, that how do you unless you instill them with great values, etc., and you hope that they're amazing, more and more you're going to find the Mbappes, the Lukakus, Ronaldo, and others. So I think it's gonna be interesting to navigate.
Saurav says 2016 Piers interviewed Ronaldo. CR7 Portugal won international trophy. Oh God, this is what's happening now.
No, I also feel that, Kautuk, to add to your point, I think what will happen is soon in contracts it will get added.
Yeah.
Like you can't do this shit. And not only will
I
there
think
be
it has to
severe
be a thing now that you cannot. Because अभी बहुत freedom दे दिया ना. Like it's not like, I understand the argument that players are just, I mean, they're employees, not slaves. But then you also have to accept that there are entire giant organizations with other people involved who get fucked because of your stupidity.
No, and as an employee also, I'm saying contracts prohibit you from just maligning, and what he's going and saying about United facilities are the same since 20 years and stuff like that. While it may not be a secret or whatever, it is still information that is private to the company.
Yeah. I mean, you also have to realize that these are listed companies, share prices वगैरह fluctuate होता है, and like huge amounts of assets and shit get wiped out. And he, of all people, should know, because he's the guy who, when he signed, stock prices, everything went through the roof. So, yeah. Noel Spirit says, sad that Eric Ten Hag's effort has been sidelined due to current toxicity. It's been a long time we haven't played this good, but signings like Eriksson, work rate box to box, Martinez have been amazing. Yeah, and that's actually my biggest problem is that all of this is taking away from the players and he's strategically done it on days when United have put in a good performance. They've got a clutch victory. There's general good togetherness in everybody's happy, and he's like, why am I not the reason that they are happy?
So I will make them the reason why they're unhappy.
Yeah. So now I'll just take the happiness away from them. It's just like typical toxic boyfriend he is. कि ऐसा मेरा गर्लफ्रेंड खुश है, आज मैं निकालता है कुछ नया.
Tantrum.
Yeah. It's very sad. And genuinely, I feel very bad for Ten Hag, and a massive respect for Ten Hag for the way that he has been thrown. There is no man management challenge that he will face in the rest of his career which will compare to the shit that he's had to deal with. Cristiano Ronaldo was a literally GOAT player, best player all time, biggest PR army, biggest fan army, most followed person on the internet on Instagram has decided to have public tantrums with you, and you have come out with it looking good despite him maligning you and saying I don't have respect for you. The overall world, even the people who are on Ronaldo's side are like, ये Ten Hag वाला comment ठीक नहीं था. Like he has still come out with that base level respect, which is very very commendable. And obviously he's gonna take time to get his stamp on the team. Particularly in this season, with the amount of games being played, there isn't just that time in the week to work on the things that he wants to work and get those improvements. They have to come by the players on the pitch. Then you have injuries and all this shit and all these tantrums to contend with. You have a squad where there's nobody who can play on the right wing. There's no backup at right back. There's no striker who is in form or willing to play for the club. So all things considered, to be going into this break like 6 points off Manchester City and like effectively 6 points of City game in hand, and in fifth place, effectively again game in hand, but 3 points behind Spurs is a very good situation.
One other thing to add to this is that we all knew, like literally when he came in, right? Everyone knew that his future would depend on how a lot of his future would depend on how he handled the Ronaldo situation, right?
Yeah.
Like because there was that whole like Ragnick tried pressing and all of that stuff, and it didn't really like pan out. So the 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 question is this: that if for whatever reason after the World Cup there's a poor run of form, will it? How long do you give Ten Hag, or do you then just go like, fuck this and start
No, he
again?
will
Or
be given time for sure. I mean, and there are no signs to say that there is no progress. I mean, every time you say that, okay, chalo, it may be 2 steps forward and 1 step back, but it's still 2 steps forward, you know. And we've seen this with the best example to give everybody is Arsenal. I mean, we've seen they were the laughing stock 2 seasons ago. And everyone was like, kya process, chutya process, kuch nahi process. But fucking tha eventually. We've all had to eat our words and be like, ki, matlab, with a team devoid of superstars, he's come out and just got them to play good football and got them well drilled and believing in themselves. And you can see the results of that. And you see elements of what he's trying to do for sure. There are steps in the right direction. He is very ambitious. He's like, I will get my team to play in a expansive way. I want control of the ball all the time. I want them to play. I don't want them to play long balls. They should learn how to deal with pressure. And it's these kind of coaches who are the most demanding, that take time, but eventually the rewards are huge when they get it right and if they're given time. Like you've seen that with Klopp, came and did not have a good start. You saw it with Pep, came to Manchester City, did not have a good start. You've seen it with Arteta, you've seen it with I mean, Tuchel, again, Chelsea, their culture only is different. It's not like manager comes and stamps authority. They just get quick fix, win something, and then manager gets sacked. Uh, so they've done very very well. I think it's a very tough season and a very demanding season with this World Cup in the middle of the season to get the results that you want as a manager, with a limited squad, especially available. So he's doing well. I think if we can get top four out of the season, it would be fantastic given all the drama and everything that's happened. Literally, and somebody else was mentioning this, we are playing with the same forwards we've had 7 years ago, which is Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. Both have been at the club for 7 years. We're still operating with that same forward line because Ronaldo doesn't want to play. So all things considered, if we can get a striker in January, Gakpo or Osimhen or whoever, superb. But yeah, I think we should give him credit for the job that he's done. I think he's done everything that would be expected of him. If he had, if you take those two starting of the season games out, your Brighton and Brentford, take this loss against City, even the best United teams, everybody loses to City and gets thrashed by them eventually. But you add 6 points to our tally. Those first two games where he fucked it. I mean, the entire team was not ready for it. We would probably be sitting like second, third right now, and few points off the lead. So it's about perspective. It's about, nobody had expectations of winning the league apart from Bawa. Nobody had expectation of United winning the league. And for us, fourth place is a good start, a good it's about building the culture of the club. It's getting the atmosphere right. It's getting all the players you don't want out of the club, and then starting from scratch and building that. And that process is going well for now.
Fair.
हाँ,
No, also y'all have the history of keeping managers, right? Like it's not like y'all don't have that pedigree. Y'all have that pedigree. I think हम लोग का तो है ही नहीं, और हम लोग का तो पहले भी नहीं था. ऐसा नहीं है कि रोमन के बाद हम लोग ऐसा खचाखच कर रहा था. उसके पहले भी ऐसा मैनेजर्स इतना टिका नहीं है. तो वो रनेरी के पहले भी था ऐसा.
yeah. No, it's okay, and it's going to take time. There have been lots of mistakes made by the previous, I mean, whatever you want to call it, the owners or Woodwards or whoever was there. The recruitment has been shit, and as somebody pointed out in Super Chat, Ronaldo is symptomatic of that. That they just went and literally just went chasing क्या अपना stock market value क्या zoom होने वाला है, अपना jersey sales क्या मस्त होने वाला है, अपना social media क्या बढ़ने वाला है, and they went and signed him. Just for the social media more than footballing reasons. And the first season he gave you the Ronaldo effect, जो जॉर्जे मेंडेस जाके बेचता है सब लोग को, वाओ मैं आया मैं गोल मारा. But second season he's been given every opportunity कि गोल मारना. वो 48 shots में 3 गोल. You cannot, this is not good behavior. I'm sorry. तू कितना भी बोल, कितना भी लंड चूस, उसका ये good behavior नहीं है.
This is club behavior. Chelsea does like this.
हाँ,
48
exactly.
shots, 3 goals.
सुखविंदर नरोला says, कौतुक PR7 के जूल्स निकाल अपने मुंह से. Case in point. Muttled, there we go. Sorry. Anirudh Dhawan says, Portugal to win World Cup, Ronaldo golden boot, hashtag PR7, hashtag come on your Spurs. Wow. No chance, but wow. Portugal winning World Cup, फिर भी I give them chance. Ronaldo, if he scores more than 3 goals in the World Cup, non-penalty goals, I will do something. I haven't decided yet, but I will do something. Shashank J.
Portugal World Cup win नहीं दे.
हाँ, मतलब Europe they would sneak their way through 6 years ago when Ronaldo was still good. But even up to 4 years ago World Cup he was still, उसका free kick 4 साल पहले जाता था थोड़ा target पे, अभी वो भी नहीं है. So Shashank J. says,
free kick I really can't. Free kick तो मैं भी बोलूंगा यार थोड़ा I feel. Yes.
Shashank said Garnacho is Valverde of United X Factor. इतना मत hype करो please. Say he's good boy, has good potential. ऐसा सब tag वैग मत डालो please. उस्ताद फरहान टोरेस says खाते हैं रेड कार्ड लेवा जैसे शहसावर ही मैदान जंग में, वो क्लब क्या ही उखाड़ेगा जो आरवी के खिलाफ हार जाए. आरवी कोत्या एंड बाबा के बबले. हाँ, tell us about Rayo Vallecano यार.
God damn it.
तेरे याद है वो स्ट्रीम पे एंड करते करते मैंने बोला था this is the week where Barca start to be first in the league and end first in the league.
अरे ब्रो साला रेफरी पैसा खाया था. रेफरी.
Really, this is
yeah 100%. बाबा तू गेम देखा नहीं है वो वाला. They have literally come and they have how do I like, they have literally mugged Vinicius Junior. They have beaten him, they have hit him, they have just every dirty underhanded thing you can think of they have done to that poor Vinicius. And what did they get in return? Not a single red card.
Oh.
Not a single red card. So bro, by the way, this Rayo Vallecano stadium it's also like one Ammonia, Nicosia and all that. Like it's a very small stadium, and there was a building right next to the stadium. Okay, and so the building is right next to the stadium, and you can fully look at the game from there. It's the best seats in the whole stadium. So public खड़ा है match देख रहा है, ठीक है? And we were 3-2 down. Okay, we lost 3-2 eventually. They made them take a penalty twice because paisa khaya tha and all that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So Fede Valverde, you know, MILF, man, I love Fede. Fede has bajad one shot and it has gone straight into someone's balcony. What is this life? कि फेडे वेलवर्डे का शॉट तेरे घर पे पहुंच रहा है. And the thing is, I saw it in 3 cameras, like 3 ways. So the first is I saw it live, where Fede has budge out it and it has gone whoop out of the stadium. Okay, then I saw it on Instagram where someone has from the crowd taken a video saying, "Look, Fede hit one shot into a building." Okay, and then I've seen that. Then,
Then the owner.
yeah, the guy in the balcony was taking a video और फेडे का शॉट उसके कैमरा के बाजू से जाता है. Which tells you, by the way, how good a shot Fede hits. क्योंकि वो ऐसा तीसरी मंजिल तक पहुंचा है.
But which floor was it?
Third or second or third floor.
So
Achha, I was thinking
it
it's
was
a skyscraper types.
L1 R1 right circle.
Dude, he has fully budge out it. So anyway, so the 3-2. I mean, so here's the thing about that. This last 2 games, Eder Militao has become Eder Militao. Okay. And in the Rayo Vallecano game, I thought, by the way, I genuinely have to compliment Rayo Vallecano because, dude, they really fucking came at Real Madrid. And Real Madrid really doesn't know what to do when teams like Rayo Vallecano come and start playing against them. Because they have 2 modes. A, we go and win. Or B, we go and the team is too scared and playing for a draw and then we win. They don't know what to do when these it's like Real Madrid is a big dog and there is a small dog barking. You know how big dogs get confused? They're like, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this? So they just don't know what to do. So Rayo Vallecano really took the game to Madrid, and the first 30 minutes I thought they played fantastically. And I haven't seen, I kept looking, dude. I was like, ये कौन सा team है? Champions League में खेलता है क्या? क्या है ये? So and then anyway. So we had, by the way, we took it to 2-1 at halftime, but then eventually somehow managed to lose. So and by the way, I also have to mention this. One last thing I have to mention. मैंने बहुत चीज बोला है टोनी क्रूज को जिंदगी में. Across the years, over time, I have said many things, called him diesel tractor, called him slow, questioned what he brings to the team. But I would like to say that I'd like to take it all back. Everything I would like to take back. Because Tony Cruz was suspended because Tony Cruz got the first red card of his career.
Yes.
And I feel like, just like he got his first red card of the career, I feel like this is the season where he has, like a Choupo-Moting, he has leveled up. Because that guy, dude, I have never missed Tony Cruz more in my life. Tony Cruz is one press-resistant motherfucker who can control games, especially when Rayo Vallecano type players are pressing and holding possession and winning second balls. That's when Tony Cruz is like, with his German icy coolness, he's like, enough. Enough. Stop it. Stop it. Go back.
He's like the big doll who just goes, "Hut, bench."
Yeah. Like, बहुत हो गया तुम लोग का. बोल दिया ना, बस बोल दिया. He's that. So I mean, missed him like a motherfucker. And then he comes back in the next game. And instantly, he has made an impact against Cadiz, where he has given 1 assist and 1 goal. So भाई साहब अभी आ गया है फॉर्म में. I think after Fede started playing, then Cruz is like, एक second, ये मुझे idolize करता है. तो मैं भी कुछ कर सकता हूँ ना फिर लाइफ में.
Dude, only if Ronaldo took the same philosophy.
Yes. And if he looked at Garnacho and he's like, he idolized me, I should play like him.
Why you're doing like again now? Just let sleeping dogs lie.
Correct. Let barking dogs bark. On Piers Morgan interview. One
So
good
yeah,
point.
so that-
How you're enjoying being second in La Liga, but
He's not. He's just not addressing it.
Bro, I cannot tell you.
2 teams
Hey,
who
who-
win with 9 men.
मैं बताओ क्या. मैं तो I was slightly sleepy when I think Barca was playing Osasuna. I think Osasuna. I think. Why, Azim? Why have the tables tabled like this? It was going so well until last season. So,
Why are you worried about that? You're worried about that table for what reason?
अरे यार, तो एनीवे, सो जब लेवा खाया ना रेड कार्ड, तो मेरे अंदर का जो, ओ यार,
That's the real table.
तो मेरे अंदर का जो मड्रिडिस्ता था वो जाग गया. मैं बोला आज तो नहीं सोऊंगा. एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड वाचिंग द मैच, एंड जो मजा आया मेरे को, राइट, जो मजा आया. एंड देन सेकंड हाफ में जो दुख हुआ, बिकॉज हाउ कैन यू fucking डू दैट, dude? How can you be? How can Osasuna not finish that game off? So yeah. Anyway, that was sad.
Yeah, they
Well
kept
done,
it
Barca.
going in the end because they were like, oh, so soon. They're just a bunch of South Indian people. Okay, Harambal aka Javi Ball has just given $2 for no reason, but thank you. Harishankar Pateri says timing of this is so devilishly timed just after the last game before World Cup. Check out Rio Ferdy's response to Ronaldo. He basically said Tata bye bye Gaya. Yeah, I mean there's no way back. I don't see any way back for him. Unless he's sitting and training in the reserves. If Ten Hag does that, I would love it. Daniel Ansari says if Ronaldo is the GOAT, then aaj se sirf veg biryani. Agreed.
Oh, oh.
Yes. Aditya Desai says, Bawa, please take Maguire and play him in opposition's D. He is very lethal in front of goal in the D that he plays. At this point, I think our priority is getting rid of one other guy who has been captain
No,
this
no.
season.
Also, I will not take Maguire. I don't want any of these. We have enough liabilities.
No, Maguire is very good here in the opposition box. Just tell him to just put him up as a striker and tell him to defend. Huh?
Defend, huh?
Ritik Sen Gupta says, thank you. Arey, as always, thank you so much. Laksha Gupta says, group wise World Cup prediction with semis and final. For 40 rupees. Besharam. Itna prediction you want. But no, we're doing a full World Cup stream soon. So we'll do it then. Siva Prasad Tirupati says, Bichara, I Show Speed United ke 2 games gaya for CR7. Yeah, this is true. That YouTuber guy, I Show Speed, the guy who does Sui. He went and Jeff Shreves interviewed him and all also, and he just had this entire. I think what he does is playing a character, so he had a full-on meltdown because Ronaldo was not playing. And Rio Ferdinand was telling him, "Ki bro, मैं तेरा hook up कर लूँगा, I'll get Ronaldo, etc. etc." कुछ नहीं हुआ. Siddhan Chiring says CR7 interview is a win-win situation for Ten Hag. One, Ronaldo's contract would be terminated, so Ten Hag can build on the squad. Also, all the issues inside the club, including Glazers, are brought out in public. I mean, sure, I guess. If you put it that way, sure. But I cannot credit Ronaldo for that.
But what has he put out? He has not put out any Glazer family trauma.
Why na, he's not. He's just said that the facilities have not been upgraded for a while.
So क्या है वो? If you had the best facilities 10 years ago or whatever 15 years
वो पूल
ago.
के बारे में क्यों रो रहा है? तू फुटबॉलर है, स्विमर है, क्या है तेरा प्रॉब्लम?
नहीं वो उसको वाटर एरोबिक्स करने हैं ना, क्योंकि उधर जवान रहता है.
Anirudh Dhawan says Ben 10 is best midfielder at the moment. Højbjerg 2. अरे fuck, that looked like a knife. Ben 10, Højbjerg तो पता है. Bentancur. Yeah, Bentancur is so killing it, dude. That was also a hardcore game, that Leeds Spurs game. 4-3.
They have become. I have a feeling that Conte has literally all he does in every match is at halftime he goes into the dressing room, then he pulls out at random any match from Real Madrid's Champions League run, and he says, "ये देख के जा." And then they go, okay, 83rd minute marenge, 88th minute marenge, Bentancur marenge.
So this is like the fake quote of what Ole was doing.
Yeah.
But except he has only one DVD. He's like, हाँ ये same वाला. I know तुम लोग last week भी देखा था, but देखो ना 90 plus 3. And Solskjaer's won it. Okay. Then we have Agnirup Haidar says, insider reports Manchester United is about to take legal action against Ronaldo after the whole interview gets aired. Yeah, they said we are considering our legal options.
Who said?
United, the club has said we are considering all options.
Shut up.
Matlab, legal options. The thing is that now he's made it very clear that they can terminate that contract without any compensation to him. So because he's gone
Yeah,
on
chalega.
full on breach, na, he's done everything possible.
He's done it.
So they don't have to pay him any termination. So he's just trying to make it as appealing to them to terminate the contract as possible.
And he will make all of that money back through one Instagram post.
Correct. Which will be sharing this interview ka video only.
That's true.
Nehal Kulkarni says pool to be purchased by Ambani and renamed Merseyside Indians. It would be hilarious if he adds Indians.
Mercy's that Indians would be great.
Yeah. Liverpool, MI Liverpool, Salah and Nunes to be renamed as Shailesh Bhai and Nanji Bhai. Very nice. Desi United says Azim is right. Let's slander Modi. Let's bring back Congress and monthly scams and weekly bomb blasts. Thanks CR7. Leave my club. तुम लोग क्या बच्चा, तुम लोग को लगता है कि ये देश में स्कैम नहीं हो रहा है क्या? तुम लोग कौन सा गांव से आया है? सीरियसली तुम लोग को लगता है करप्शन नहीं है देश में? 8 साल में कुछ एक स्कैम नहीं हुआ है तो पागल लोग. हाँ, सिद्धू सेज ये रोनाल्डो के चक्कर में कचरा नीस गायब हो गया. यस बाबा, प्लीज रैंट अबाउट इंडियाज. आई मस्ट अपोलोजाइज टू बाबा. After for many months, weeks, I have said, asked you these, put you on the spot and asked you these challenging questions. And I would like to say that seeing last week's results, there is no doubt that cricket truly is the gentleman's game. And there is no scope of any fixing. And the results are truly all organic. Because India and Pakistan did not play the final, and then England only won the final. So why is the entire cricketing landscape just skewed towards one nation, and what can we do about it?
The one nation, you mean the India?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to play Neville's advocate.
Neville's advocate is a great section.
Very nice.
So I'm going to play Neville's advocate. Azim, because people like Kautuk, you, and a lot of these people who claim to be writers kept saying that if this was a script, this is how we would write it. That India will make it along with Pakistan. How is it possible that Pakistan, blah, blah, blah. So they did a classic Bollywood Abbas Mastan trick on y'all.
Okay.
And
so you're saying that we were giving the writers too much credit?
no, I am saying that they heard everyone and they were like, fuck, hum log pakda jayega. And so they switched
it,
bait.
Scandi flick.
Classy.
Why have you switched, but? Baba, you said it was not scripted. Now you're saying it is scripted. Why?
Because Azim has switched.
Yeah.
So I was playing. So anyway, but as Neville's advocate, I just want to say the reason why, and I can give you this answer as a cricket fan I'm about to be 42 in less than a month. So as a cricket fan for 41 years, I can tell you this, that the reason why the whole thing is skewed towards one nation, because this one nation brings 1.3 billion, not fans.
Rupees.
Fans, no. Rupees, no.
Pounds.
Fans don't make you money. It's 1.3 billion hopes that make you money.
Wow.
It's the hope. And 1.3 billion is just desh ka janta, desh ka population. हम लोग जैसे जाकिर खान ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जाके एक दिन में शो बेच सकता है, वैसा इंडिया टीम आइसलैंड में जाके आइस क्रिकेट खेल के टीम बेच सकता है.
Correct.
Ice cricket should be a game.
Ice cricket, agree.
So I think that is what it is. But I also think that it's truly incredible the way that England have won this tournament, because they've done some outstanding work. Rohit Sharma, in fact, said something very interesting, saying that we are making the mistake. We are playing the game like we were playing the 50-over game. We are playing this game with a certain sense of, it's the same thing that we've been doing. We're not trying to invent or innovate the game. Like what Sri Lanka did in the 96 World Cup, for example. You know, that's innovating the game, saying pahla 15 over mein khatam kar do match. So 96 World Cup I'm talking about. So if you've been watching cricket, after don't talk only.
Correct.
Okay. If you were born in 97, just don't talk. Just keep quiet. So so I'm saying what Rohit Sharma said was fairly interesting because this is a pattern that we've been doing for a very long time, right? Like we will put the weight on the two openers, or we will, if the two openers of which one normally fails, what ends up happening is that we wait too long to actually start firing. We were
So you're
clearly
saying put Surya Kumar up.
no, I don't think Surya Kumar up will solve. I
No,
mean,
it
I've
is
asked that
KL
question
out and
for a
Shikhar
friend.
Dhawan in, as I've said for years.
Shikhar. Yes, but I don't think it's the one thing to. I don't think it's the one thing
It
that
is the
will.
one thing, Baba. Shikhar Dhawan, no Shika, no party.
Oh, okay. Uh, you can't spell one without Dhawan.
Exactly.
Uh,
He is
so
Dhawan.
yeah, he is the one. So we should call him Neo from now on.
Yes.
So my, my whole thing was, I think that was a very interesting point that he made, which is that we've been playing cricket the same way, and we've been treating the white ball game just like we've been treating the white ball game for a while. We've been playing the same cricket for 11 years, same T20 game for 11 years, and that's not okay. So let's see.
But
Let's see
what game is this that we have not taken a wicket only?
No, that's a virtue of just that happens. That happens once in a while. It's not terrible. It happens once in a while, but I mean, it is disgusting that it happened. And it was completely humiliating as a defeat that we. But you take some on the chin. There are days that you show up bad and stuff like that. But
Ben
we
Stokes
were
तो आया भी नहीं, dude.
we were 40 odd runs. We were like 40-45 runs short, and if we didn't have that problem at the top, we were
40-45 runs short.
yeah, because that puts added pressure anyway, right? So I think
But Baba, what do you think it is? Do you think it is because, okay, I'll give you a couple of options. Do you think this team just gets under pressure because there's obviously that many more people tuning in, watching 1.3 billion hopes? One second. Second, do you think that there is a lack of leadership because they don't know on a daily basis who the captain is? 3, is there some kind of team selection issue? 4, is there a strategy issue? Or is it all of the above?
No, I think it's a combination of many things. I think it's a combination of team selection. I think it's a combination of this constant balance of saying that we need to keep our stars and we need to keep our excellent batsmen. This guy will come into form. If you're not in form at the time of the World Cup, you need to be dropped, right?
Like, what are you talking about?
Many people. So I'm saying many people. So
KL and who?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
KL. So
no hit. Not fit Sharma.
रोहित कैप्टनसी अच्छा है तो प्लस वो अच्छा खेलता है रे मारा तो सो आई जस्ट थिंक आई डोंट नो आई थिंक दैट वी should have played this decision to constantly try and say that we're going to go with the same 5.5, 6 bowlers. We're not going to try and innovate. We're going to keep this.
Why they didn't get UZ?
Why didn't they play UZ?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a faith problem. I think it's got to do with the balls
But
not
what
going
this
to
Ashwin has done in last like 5 years. 5 years.
Not
chalo,
last
2 years.
5 years, but no, last 5 years तो नहीं वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जाके मस्त खेला, but yeah, but I mean I don't know, and I think he's got a great economy rate for
मतलब एक कैरम फ्लिक के लिए कितना रख सकता है प्लेयर?
No, I know. I'm just saying like he's got a great economy rate in T20, which is something, but you also need to take wickets, right? Which is what Pandya unfortunately does success. Fortunately does success. Unfortunately for me, because I'm not a fan. Yeah. But I think what Pandya does really well is that वो दे देगा 1-2 रन या 4 रन या 15 रन दे देगा ओवर में, लेकिन 2 विकेट तो निकाल के देगा तेरे को यार हर मैच में. So that is something that thing. The other thing is you didn't have your main bowler, right? In Jaswinder Narula. Narula. Are Bumrah only. You're right. I was trying to. So you didn't have your main bowler. Shami came back after a 2.5 year COVID. It is after 2.5 years of COVID. So I don't know. I just think that it's okay. I think I think we'll be okay in about by the time the next World Cup rolls around, because we invariably have this thing
When is
where
that? 6 months.
at the
No, legit question.
no 2 years minimum.
Hey, will we ever play Netherlands as like a tour?
I doubt it.
हाँ, why not go? ऐसा comedians वगैरह जा रहा है डबलिन, तो इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम क्यों नहीं जा रहा आयरलैंड?
हम लोग का वो सब टीम जाता है ना, A team, B team.
हाँ, बट भेजना चाहिए ना बेचारे लोग को, so that they also
I'll
get
give
to
you the
play.
same reason. It's the same reason why the Brazil team does not come to India to play football.
They come once in a while.
No,
लोग
the
भेजता है ना
real
बी
Brazil
टीम.
team
हाँ,
does
मतलब
not
एटलीस्ट
come.
ऐसा ऑन पेपर भेजता है ना एक दो.
वो तो जाता है.
एक नकली नेमार. They just send any guy named Santos.
So
But yeah, that's sad. I was going to ask some question. Huh? You think that if Shaheen Shah Afridi had not fucked his knee, Pakistan would have won award that final?
no man, England.
But
puts-
Shaheen Shah Afridi?
Nay, I think it would have been a closer game, but I don't think it would have been. I think England would have sorted it out, yeah, because they've just really finally understood how to play cricket.
Oh,
England.
England. What does that mean?
I mean, वो इतना साल से नहीं जीता
हाँ,
ना
वो
एक
they
वर्ल्ड
No,
are
no, no, no.
undisputed champion, no? White ball cricket now.
Yeah.
No, as in, like, what I mean is, when you say they figured out cricket, what have they done right?
No,
What all have they done right?
They've
I
got
think they
Ben
spent a
Stokes.
lot. No. I think they've also spent a lot of time revamping the system at the grassroots level for them, right? Like they've been working on this with the ECB is working on this for a very long time, right? Like they've gotten a system to bring people into the game. They've got so what we did with the NCA with Rahul Dravid earlier, where we had a problem कि हम लोग का नया players को time लगता था ऐसा settle होने में, वो एनसीए के साथ जो हम लोग ने किया था,
National Cricket
नेशनल क्रिकेट
Association.
एकेडमी, तो उसके साथ वो, so I think they've spent time to build these players. England used to have this very very bad problem earlier where they would never debut a player too early. So they would wait. You had to literally be 90 years old before you could play for England, right? So they've taken away all of these things. They've looked at it at a very base level and then come up the ranks. So I think that has truly done wonders for it.
Wondrous. Okay, Sidhu says ये रोनाल्डो के चक्कर में कचरा ये हो गया. Also, Rickster, I saw your message, but I have zero record of any super chat from you except for 1st November. So please check because I don't have any super chat from your name. Manav says Ten Hag said in pre-match conference Anthony Martial is the best finisher at United. Disrespect to PR7? Thoughts, Kautuk? At this point, he could take any player's name and they would be better finisher than Ronaldo because, as I said, 48 shots, 3 goals. You cannot argue with these statistics.
भाई का time खराब चालू है.
Yes. If you look at minutes per goal for Martial and Ronaldo is 1 goal per 350 minutes in the Premier League. No, 1 goal per 500 minutes in the Premier League, and Martial is 1 goal per 78 minutes in the Premier League. So, I mean, there is barely any comparison. So, then we had Preeti Sundar Murkap. Mourinho, Zlatan and Van Gaal were betrayer to Manchester United. Betrayer? Why betrayer? I don't understand. Abhinav Sinha says, वो श्राप के बाद full goosebumps. I'm telling you, श्राप is on, guys. श्राप is on.
Sharp is on.
Yep. Suki Kanduja says, Anthony needs to get out of the Pogba house. This sounds like someone talking about Kanye West and Kardashians. But, wait, is he living in Pogba's house actually still? I'd heard he was temporarily living there, but yeah, then he should get out. So he'll be the next cancer. Gio Never Walk Alone says Dean Henderson is looking like the next cancerous personality. Remember all the leaks last year, and उसने भी interview दिया. His attitude seems like मेरे बिना is like मेरा bat है मैं ही batting करूँगा. Yeah, he did have थोड़ा toxic vibes. Toxish was happening for sure. Siddhant Chiring says Thomas Muller come out and said this in the press conference. I have no idea what is going on between CR7 and United, but what I read was disrespectful towards Rooney and Ten Hag, so Barcelona will have to pay for it.
Loved it.
Very nice.
Loved it.
Kennedy Masih says,
Loved it. That was my favorite comment of this whole stream.
बाबा ये पूरा टीम काउंटर में बैक पास क्यों करता है एंड देयर इज नेवर हेल्प ऑन द अदर विंग व्हेन एन ओवरलोड occurs on one. Why is Kovacic the entire midfield? Is this the start of London Cowboys?
Yeah, I think that हम लोग फुटबॉल छोड़ देना चाहिए और कुछ और ही खेलना चाहिए because this point, Kautuk, we can't believe that you have not agreed and laughed at this point. काउंटर पे बैक पास कौन करता है?
नहीं, यूनाइटेड भी करता है काफी बार.
नहीं, this is this is not, it's not a back pass, it's a back to one pass. It's a ball one, like it's gone back ऐसा टक 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 करके, and then on a counter we do this. And yeah, I mean obviously no. And who's got on the overload? Who is overloading? Who is this overloader? जेम्स तो आउट है, चिल्लू तो आउट है, कौन जा रहा है? कुकू ओवरलोडर नहीं, वो तो अंडरलैप करके उसको सडनली रियलाइज होता है कि ओ शिट, आई हैव टू बी ऑन द लेफ्ट. ही इज कॉन्स्टेंटली वेयरिंग इनटू द सेंटर ऑफ द गेम फॉर सम रीजन.
Okay, he's the anti-Alonso.
Yeah, man.
Neil says can't wait to see Baba shedding tears on Oprah next week. It could happen, dude. Anything is possible. वो रिपब्लिक टीवी पे भी आ जाएगा 2-3 दिन में. Sin Aloknath Wenger says Ragnarok texted me last night. He said मुझे क्यों तोड़ा. This is a repeat. पाद बोगले said वो गार्नाचो की मम्मी को कोई बोलना चाहिए, बच्चे पे ध्यान रखना, लड़कियों से दूर रखो, ग्रीनवुड जैसा ना हो जाए. Good advice for parents. RC Royce says Kautuk complaining about fouls on Vinicius when Messi got same treatment from Madrid for years. How do you defend this?
No. Who has chatted? Who has sent this over chat?
This was RC
And
Royce.
what is the comment exactly? Messi faced the same hate.
No,
from Madrid
Kautuk
fans.
complaining about fouls on Vinicius when Messi got same treatment from Madrid for years.
Guys, one is called injustice, the other is called strategy. It's a very clear difference. Please get with the program.
Correct. The injustice on Messi and the strategy for Vinicius.
No.
Because it can only be injustice when they're two equals, right? But when the underdog is beating,
Right.
then it is strategy.
Baba, you're twisting my words. Like the media is twisting Ronaldo's words.
You are trying. No, Ronaldo is twisting his own knots. The media is just opening them up. That's all. But yeah. You have any more comments on Messi's inability?
Hey shit! सारा सुपर चैट गायब हो गया. What the fuck?
What?
मतलब मेरा सिस्टम से सारा सुपर चैट गायब हो गया.
बैकएंड
हाँ.
खोलू क्या?
नहीं, मतलब मुझे भी खोलना पड़ेगा. किधर गया? अरे यार, this is very annoying. ये हो गया. No, wait. We had RC Aloknath Wenger. He said Eriksen missed the sitter last night just to feel how Ronaldo feels, as Ronaldo has a weaker heart. Oh ho. सू नहीं था, सुसु था ये. हाँ, आई थिंक अब भी शायद एक दो मेंबर चैट जो नहीं दिख रहा था मुझे दिख रहा है. Ashit Agarwal says, I hope Kautuk does this only for jokes and his hallucinations haven't taken over the reality in his head with his time. We will never know. You're right, मुझे member chats नहीं मिल रहा है आज backend में. It's very irritating. I have one from Leaf Kakashi who said, कैसे हो भाई लोग, हाला Madrid Kautuk, good to be back in Telegram group. Thank you. अरे welcome back.
अरे Leaf Kakashi.
मेरो बिल्कुल ही, I'm sorry guys, but the system is not showing me the member chats at all today, like the non.
बैकएंड पे मेंबर चैट मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा?
I'm hoping membership वाला chat किधर है भाई? This is such a fucking annoying YouTube situation.
चेक करता हूँ.
हाँ, तब तक I have the super chats तो है मेरे पास, but it's not showing me the. I think there is a problem in the YouTube system only today. मुझे backend में भी member chats नहीं दिख रहा है.
Fuck, पासवर्ड भूल गया यार.
Very nice problems to have. A problem that is not uncommon to Neville Shah
Was.
in the YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, thank you so much
Yeah.
to Sandeep Nair who's given $1,000 saying awesome stuff, guys. Lots of fun listening to a weekly podcast. For all the Arsenal fans out there, keep the faith, keep hope slow. Even top four is a great performance by the young Gunners. Arsenal resurgence coming. Love you, Gunners. This is the season to be positive about Arsenal. What a time. After how much waiting, how many years? 18 years it would be since they won a
Yeah,
title.
yeah. For
एक
real.
भाई एक स्टैटिस्टिक है अथर्वा का, पढ़ ले एक सेकंड, अबाउट दिस सेम थिंग,
What thing?
about this Arsenal thing. I'll read it to you.
Tell now.
1 second. The last time, one of these, the last time wala tweets it is. Wait, where is it? Here it is.
Dude,
Here it is.
these guys
Here
are
it is.
playing friendlies like 2 days
Arsenal
before
will go into the new year at the top of the table with a 5-point lead. Last 5 times they did that, they did not win the league.
Hilarious.
Oh, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, one second. I'm trying to see if I can find these chats in the system. नहीं दिखाई च नहीं रहा है, dude. दिखाई च नहीं रहा है आज. There's a YouTube issue.
तेरे को बैकएंड पे भी नहीं दिख रहा है?
Backend पे भी नहीं दिख रहा है member chats आज. I'm seeing whatever I can
Well,
see in chat. Dhruv Shah का है. Every time United does something good, why does CR7 have to hog the limelight? Let Garnacho have a spotlight for fuck's sake. Could not agree
Azim,
more. हाँ.
तेरा गैलेक्सी 22 अल्ट्रा पे एक बटन दबाने का तेरे को.
हाँ.
Oh shit.
Sorry, I almost broke my house. Sorry for that sound effect. Yes. Then we had Pratiti saying Chupa goating, Nagelsmann best manager, Musiala 100 games. See,
Yeah.
Pratiti, how much we told you inevitably that your Bayern will come good. So there's nothing to worry about.
Bro, this Chupo Goting has unbelievable stats right now, unbelievable form, and Jamal Musiala is, I think, the only teenager to, or the fastest teenager to get to 100 games for Bayern. So that's insane.
Yeah.
Generational, as they say.
Very good. Yeah. Also, there was one person who reached 100 games for Manchester United recently, which is Bruno Fernandes. And what great stats you have to say for 100 games. 38 goals, which is fourth in the Premier League. 26 assists, second in the Premier League. 243 chances created, second in the Premier League. Passes and final third. 2,558 first in Premier League. So, and that's again a problem of him constantly being shifted out to the right wing because there's no cover there. You can see that's one of the main reasons we've been suffering for the last few weeks. Pratik says so many things to learn from Messi as a human. I could not agree more, Pratik. Could not agree more. Aditya Desai says, Arey, but we are also playing this format of the game religiously in IPL. How are we not understanding how to play the T20 game? हाँ,
It
ये
is.
मैं पूछने वाला था. IPL.
एक मिनट. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कि हम लोग आईपीएल में सेम क्रिकेट सेम प्लेयर्स के साथ खेलता है और उन लोग को सब मालूम है कि हम लोग क्या करता है. ठीक है, क्योंकि हम लोग ऐसा छुपा के तो काम नहीं करता है, क्योंकि नहीं आता है हम लोग को. इट्स ऑल्सो नॉट लाइक फुटबॉल, राइट? देर इज अ लॉट that is similar in your style of working, in the way you're training. तू सेम लोगों को रोज बोल कर रहा है, तू सेम चीजें कर रहा है, तो तेरे को क्या ही समझ में आने वाला है. तो आई थिंक द फैक्ट दैट दे आर ऑल प्लेइंग in the same thing, it's a con according to me.
Fair point. Madio Sane, I will read these member chats as they come because they're not coming into the system. यार अंबानी एलएफसी को भी एमआई की तरह डोमिनेंट बना दे तो मजा आ जाएगा. अपने पास हेंडो भैया तो है, who is better than Rohit. Interesting. Ratan Rihal is asking Kautuk to check Insta DM. He also says Baba disappoints today from a Madrid fan. Agreeable. Anushri says, Azim, don't you agree with the Glazers investing and Carrington ground problem which Ronnie mentioned? I agree, but not because he mentioned it. That is the difference. The problem existed whether he mentioned it or not, and it would have been addressed either way. It's not like वो लोग बोल रहे थे नहीं हम लोग नहीं, ये रोनाल्डो को ही पूल चाहिए तो हम लोग नहीं कर रहे. If he comes and makes a big halla about it, only then we'll do it. This has been Go and read, if you are proper fans, go and read the press releases that the club makes. This has been acknowledged months ago, saying that there is a full refresh required in the facilities and budgets have been allocated for it. तुम लोग सिर्फ गोल्ड ब्रिज से ही लेते रहते हैं तुम्हारा इन्फॉर्मेशन, तो यही होने वाला है तुम लोग को लाइफ में. बी प्रॉपर फैंस, get your own research, get your information yourself, don't rely on me or YouTubers. Read properly, learn to read, children, read. I can't believe I've
ये
turned
तू
into this
ज्यादा ही-
uncle. Read.
तू ज्यादा नहीं बन गया क्या?
नहीं, लिटरली तुम लोग मत देखो यूट्यूब, मत देखो यूट्यूब. Don't follow this channel. You go be proper fans of your club and fucking get information. I don't say, as journalists, no, this really irritates me when people don't know how to do basic research and fact checking. Sandeep Nair says, awesome stuff, guys. It was lots of fun listening. Ye ho gaya. All right. And there was one. It's done. It's done. I
मेरे को सब
am
मिल
full
गया,
uncle,
मेरे
dude.
को-
मैं कितना, I have been supporting and watching Manchester United since before most of the demographic of this show was born. तो तुम लोग मुझे कुछ नया नहीं सिखा सकते. I am full building uncle. तुम लोग का बॉल मेरे बैल्कनी में आएगा, मैं वापस नहीं देगा. तुम लोग का ओपिनियन लेगा, मैं बाहर कचरे में फेंकेगा. This is, I am uncle. Boomer.
Unlike Fede's uncle. But सुन, मेरे को बैकएंड पे ज्यादा नहीं दिख रहे हैं.
हाँ, unfortunately, no, I got all the super chats. It's just all the member chats disappeared, which I am
मैं भी वही try
very
कर रहा
sorry about, guys. I did not know this was a glitch in the system. So, sincere apologies for all the missed member chats. I am trying to find them anywhere, but they are just, YouTube is not showing them to me. So, this is some glitch in the system today for sure. Super chat, super sticker, super thanks. Oh, man. Very, very annoying this is. But yeah, I think we are more or less done for the day. Thank you, friends. There was one very nice comment which I saw, which is from Dhruvan Pandey, who said, my mom, who's not even a football fan, laughed watching the stream with me, especially during the Ronaldo bit. That was nice. F1 Kachra ke liye, since people are asking, tomorrow there is sidepod happening at 11 p.m. on Rohan Joshi's channel. All F1 chats will happen there. Yes, all right. I think we're done. There's no prediction league for today because there's no fixtures only to do. अपन World Cup का कुछ सोच के करेंगे ये हफ्ते में क्या करने का है. And yes, I think we're done. Thank you, friends, for tuning in. Smash a like. Please subscribe to the channel.
Sorry,
if
guys.
you have, if you're new, follow us on Instagram as well. AV says improv scene for Banat. Fergie reacts to Ronaldo. It's like, chutya, bloody hell. I think that's my response. World Cup predictions. We'll do a World Cup stream soon once we just figure out schedules and timings that works for
करना तो
everyone.
पड़ेगा.
We'll do World Cup and we have plans for World Cup. Whether we can execute those plans, who knows? But plan banaya hai, and I think it's the thought that counts, just like 4-4 tour. Yes. Thank you, friends. Yes, and for people asking when my rant was, it was at the start only. The rant is, I will sell this rant, guys, for 100 rupees on YouTube, on eBay or whatever, so you can buy it.
NFT.
I will NFT it. Yes. Okay. Chalo. Thank you, friends. Take care. Thank you for watching the 4.
I love that you're going to NFT a physical paper.
Yes.
4.
Two.
Okay, goodbye.
Too much हो गया आज कौतुक का पोपट.
Yes.